Welcome to 8801 Cheviot Road, home of the Colerain Cardinals. Tonight we've got Ohio High School Athletic Association playoff football action. Taking the field now is the visitor, the team who's looking to end the Cardinals' dream season, the Springboro Pathers. They cross the field and immediately run right over to their student section, looking to shock the world tonight and take down the 10-0 and #1 ranked in the city of Cincinnati, Colerain Cardinals.
City of Cincinnati and
the state of Ohio. Absolutely. This is Chris Simonitis from wearecolerain.com, along with Brandon and Brian White here in the booth, and we'll be bringing you the action tonight. For those of you on wearecolerain.com, you get to listen to it live, and we're very thankful that you are online and listening to us as we get ready to kick off. We've got under 4 minutes before the kickoff. We've got, and then for those of you watching on Waycross on tape delay, we really appreciate that as well. So let's take a look at the bracket real quick just to give you an idea of what it looks like. The Colerain Cardinals, you can see at the bottom of the bracket there, taking on the 9-1 Springboro Panthers from the GWOC South. That's the Greater Western Ohio Conference South Division. The winner of this game will advance on to play either the winner of the Lakota West Pickerington Central game, which is taking place right now up in Westchester. So we won't go beyond that, but you can see kind of the rest of the bracket there. Maybe the nicest thing I like to see there is Moeller, St. Xavier, and Elder, Brian and Brandon, all sitting in the same half of a bracket.
And we talked about last year, the Cardinals had to run the gauntlet through the GCL South. We might have to flip the script this year. It'll be Moeller, St. X, or Elder having to run the GCL.
Absolutely. So we've got a great crowd here at Colerain, ready for playoff action football. Springboro has brought a decent crowd. Again, they're coming down from the Dayton area, so hopefully they're finding their way to their seats as we're under 3 minutes to go here. And
you get a good look at something new this year. New Colerain tradition started, the red zone, bringing the student section out closer to the field. You get a look at it now. It's a big thing. Got a lot more student involvement, and the players love it. Coach Bolden maybe let some of the players do those things, something special in that student section later on.
Well, that would be great. This will be the final game for these Colerain seniors on this field, regardless of what happens tonight, win or lose. This is their last game, so there's no doubt about it. They want to come out and make a statement. You know, this team has been building to this momentum all year long. You know, they wanted to get to the playoffs. You know, Coach Bolden has talked about it all year, the chase. Well, now it's the chase part 2.
And as the tradition is, one of the traditions started by Bolden here, coming onto the field. 2001, Space Odyssey as they come down the steps.
So you can see there on online on wearecolerain.com, you're getting some live look-ins right here to the Colerain Cardinals coming down in their red, everywhere red. They've gone over the full red out, and there they come down the steps.
And it looks like another tradition started by Coach Bolden, putting his own imprints on this team. The senior gets to carry the flag down. The final time for this senior will be TJ Dula with the honor of carrying the Cardinal flag.
And that means an awful lot. If you know a little bit about TJ and his story, that I'm sure that means a tremendous amount to TJ, and he's going to be the one to carry the Cardinal head flag down through the band members.
And it's going to take a little while today. It's the playoffs, so the freshmen get the dress. Actually, I had to control them, not run onto the field too fast, wait for the whole team to actually get on the field. So you'll see a little different. All white helmets, that means they're freshmen.
That's right. If you see all white helmets on the field, that's what they mean. So here come the Cardinals through their banner, ready to defend their home turf and take on these 9-1 Springboro Panthers. This is not a team to be ignored or overlooked. Make no mistake about it, they're here for a reason. They're a very good football team. We're going to talk about some of their key players. But last week, just to kind of end their season, they did finish 9-1. They beat Lebanon last week, 28-14. Colerain, of course, won last week at Oak Hills by the score of 29-10 to go 10-0 on the season, win their 14th consecutive GMC championship, and their 15th overall in 17 years in the conference. Some of the names you're going to hear tonight, Brian, have you got any of those names you want to maybe talk about them from a Springboro standpoint?
Well, this Springboro offense, they're going to spread the ball around, but it all starts and ends with their quarterback, a sophomore, started in the middle of the season. Elijah Cunningham, just a sophomore, 6'2", 170 pounds. He's thrown for 992. Chris, I believe there's something wrong with my mic, so you're going to have to go.
Okay, all right, no problem. Up on that. Where were you, Elijah Cunningham? Elijah Cunningham, the quarterback, number 8. He's only a sophomore, but he's big. He can sling at 6'2", 165. The senior running back, Joe Kylan, thank you. I was waiting for the cue right here in the back. Of course, the Springboro stats guy is here, and he was gracious enough to give us the pronunciations of these guys' names. But we're getting ready to kick off now. The clock has been reset to 12. and we're about ready to go underway. Springboro won the toss, and they elected to receive. So they'll start off with the ball, which is always good for the Cardinals. It means they get it to start the second half. We like that as well. And of course, we'll bring you as best we can live on We Are Colerain other games from around the city from a stats and scores perspective as we get them. Zach Gaynor's got the ball lined up. The Springboro student section is jumping up and down. We are underway. Playoff football. It's a low line drive kick. Caught at about the 7-yard line. Brought up to the 10, to 15. Looking for some running room. He's found some room. He's out to the 25, the 30, the 40. Still on his feet. All the way out to the 50-yard line and beyond.
He's past the 50-yard line.
Look at that.
There is a flag on the field, though.
So great special teams play by Springboro right off the bat. We'll see what the flag is and where they mark it off.
Yeah, Zach Gaynor tried to pin him in the corner there, but that just got a wall of blockers in front of him, and he fouled the escort. Brandon, there is a flag back. You said flag on the field. I don't see it now, and the refs aren't marking it off.
There was a hanky. There's 2 referees discussing it right now, what it was.
So, yeah, don't know if somebody had a towel come loose, but yeah, no penalty in the play. First down for the Panthers at the
There's some
45.
penalties walking up right now.
There we go.
So the ball right now is sitting on the Colerain side of the field.
We have illegal participation.
Believe a player left the field to play and then came back in.
And did he point the wrong way? I thought he pointed
No, they're moving it back to Springboro way.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, maybe one of the lead blockers.
Or maybe one of the players on the sidelines interfered with the play here. That might be it too.
Either way, it takes the ball all the way back to the, Springboro 41-yard line where they will have it first down and 10. And we're going to get a chance again to see this sophomore quarterback, Elijah Cunningham, 6'2", 165 pounds. And he can sling it. He's got a couple of receivers and a big tight end you're going to hear about later, Jordan Rigg. He takes the ball, it's a pitch back. That's to number 48, the running back. He takes the ball up to about the 44-yard line, so about a 3-yard gain on the run.
Yeah, it was Joe Kylan, their leading rusher there. Only 5'7", but he's 190 pounds, and we know, watching Colerain's offense for years, we got a fullback of our own, not that big. Kylan looked for a little room outside, had his big tight end out there, but only picked up 2 yards.
So second down and 8. Now number 1 in the backfield, Evan Bowman, lined up right next to the quarterback in the shotgun. In motion is number 22, D.L. Knock. Another receiver we hear a lot about today, and he's going to get the pass out the flap, but he drops it. He drops it.
They're calling it incomplete.
Incomplete pass. Tackled on the play by number 5, Hosea Murphy.
We're going to replay for those who are watching on Waycross. Just a simple wide receiver screen, and he just dropped it. Might have been a good thing because Hosea Murphy was waiting in the wings.
Good news defensively for those paying attention here. Jacob Todd, big number 62, back in to the game this week after rolling his ankle last week at Oak Hills, as well as number 33, Eric Johnson, who was also suffering a little bit of injuries the past couple of weeks, but they're both back in on this defensive set. Third down and 8. Once again in the shotgun, DL Knock in motion, left to right, across the back of the line. Snap is back to Cunningham, who drops back, looks to pass, throws it deep down the field. It is caught by that big number 84, the tight end, Jordan Rigg, for a first down.
Yeah, they ran him underneath Knock. He was on the outside running a clear out, and he needed 8, he got 10.
And that's really the spot to attack them, right underneath the Colerain offense, finding that little 5 to 7 yard area and just sort of run for the first down from there.
So no score here early, just underway. Springboro has the ball to start. It's now first down and 10. Snap is back. Cunningham takes it, hands it off to number 1 to Bowman. He's met in the backfield and taken down for about a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, that was number 8, T. Grace Dales. Just trying a little sprint out here, taken down for a 3-yard loss. Scales comes up from his middle linebacker's position, running the stretch, trying to get outside, but nobody blocks Scales.
T. Gray doing what he's done all year, make the big play in the backfield.
Absolutely. T. Gray Scales, one of the senior leaders on this team. So here we go. Second down and about 13 to go. Snap is back. It's the handoff to the running back. He's met right in the hole by Eric Johnson. Almost gets back to the original line of scrimmage. He's going to be just short. It's going to be 3rd and long.
Wow, and you talk about T. Gray, the big recruit on one side. Eric Johnson not to be outdone with a big play there on second down.
Yeah, fullback comes in motion and tries to clear out the middle. Jacob Todd blows up. You can't have a lot of success running between the guards and center against Colerain with Todd there in the middle. So but it brings up another 3rd down and 10, ball at the Colerain 47.
Panthers were able to convert on this in the last set of downs, but not a situation you want to get yourself into often.
So once again in the shotgun, Elijah Cunningham takes it, drives back to pass, looks to throw, and he's tackled in the backfield for a sack.
They just ran 2-man out. They held the tight end this time, trying for an extra blocker. But good coverage downfield.
Oh, and the number 8 is getting up. He's bent over.
And
I don't know if he got hit in the stomach or what.
Took a hard hit there. And again, T. Gray Scales is one side, the other man in the middle, Eric Johnson, with another big hit. And it'll be a Panther lining up to punt.
That's D.L. Knock, their star wide receiver, leads the GWAC in receptions, this time back to kick.
And got to watch the fake here. He can fly.
Slow snap back. He's got it. Almost blocked. There was coverage. It's a high punt and a spiral. It's a good one. Pinned down on the sideline. Fair catch called by T.J. Doolett back at the 15-yard line. And that's where the Colerain offense, this vaunted Colerain offense, will get their first chance of the night against the Springboro defense.
T.J. Doolett there did a great job. Lots of hang time on that punt. Really no way to return it. You just got to secure it, and that's what he does. So Colerain's going to have the ball first down for themselves at their own 15-yard line. 9:32 left in this first quarter.
So if the Colerain defense did what they had to do to start the game, let's see what the Colerain offense does to start there. Little count.
Yep, Calvin Cook's under center, hands it off to Daquan Smith-Moore. He's on his feet and he makes several men miss. He stiffs arm and he's not tackled from behind. He stays on his feet. There is a flag behind the play, so we'll see what that call is. But Daquan Smith-Moore takes it from the 15 out to the 50-yard line.
T.J. Doolett on the carry, not Smith.
I'm sorry.
He broke through the line, but the flag was thrown in the area of holding. Coach Bolden's asked, as we're going to see the replay here, gets outside, not really sure who they got there, but T.J. Doolett, everybody knows about Cook, everybody knows about Smith, but Colerain has weapons. You don't know who's going to get the ball. T.J. Doolett might be Jordan Asbury.
Well, Jordan Asbury, I think, was the one that maybe pushed down that lineman from behind, number 34. So, unfortunately, that's going to come back.
Yeah, and a spot foul 10 yards from the spot, so we'll see where the penalty was spotted at. It's going to bring back, he did get a few yards past the line of scrimmage where the holding was called, so it'll only bring it back to the 10-yard line.
And I think he could have tackled him outright, and Coach Bolden would still be complaining about that call.
Probably. So 1st and 15 now for the Cardinals. Once again, just good to see Kelvin Cook under center. Takes that ball, hands off to Daquan Smith-Moore, and he's up through the middle and gets it out to about the 19-yard line. I think they're going to mark him down all the way back at the 18. It'll be second down.
And he'll get the penalty yardage plus that. And if you're Daquan Smith and the Colerain Cardinals, that's what you take on 1st and 10, let alone first down to 15.
Yeah, good tackle by Kevin Earls from his defensive back position, but if your defensive backs are making the tackles, not what you want.
Cards quick to the line.
Kelvin Cook under center, takes the ball. Gives the hole one more time, but Daquan Smith-Moore stays on his feet, spins, and gets out across the 25-yard line. And that's going to be enough for the first down.
And it looked like the exact same play. Quickly get the ball out, get it to Daquan Smith-Moore. And on the first 2 plays here, we see Springboro Panthers. We talked about with Coach Wolves how they like to guess. They like to send blitzes in certain gaps, guess on defense. They've guessed wrong on their first 2 plays.
Well, like you always say, Brian, it's a triple option for a reason. Jordan Asbury in motion. Kelvin Cook takes it, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. He gets through the hole. He's into the open. He is tackled by number 34, but not until he gets out to the 40-yard line. It's another Colerain first down.
Yeah, Earls makes a touchdown-saving tackle. He had a blocker in front of him to take out the safety, and just the little hesitation that he had right before he got to that block allowed the pursuit behind. Nice hustle from Earls.
That's a 6'3", 200-pound junior linebacker, clearly one of their better players. He's got a lot of responsibility tonight. Kelvin Cook under center now. First down and 10. Takes the ball, fakes the handoff, keeps himself, pitches it wide. And there goes T.J. Doolett through the line and enough for the first down. into Springboro territory down to the 41-yard line.
A clinic so far by this Colerain offense and how you run this triple option. We saw Daytwan Smith carry. We saw Kelvin Cook carry. This time they stopped both of them, but TJ Dula takes the pitch outside, first down. Ball spotted at the Panther 40-yard line.
And the previous play, you saw the man responsible for the quarterback sort of hedge, not attack. Kelvin Cook cuts it up. This time he does attack, and Cook gets the pitch out.
So that was the right read, Brandon?
Yes.
Kelvin Cook takes it, drops back, looks to pass. Not something we do a lot of. He throws it deep down the field. It is caught and into the end zone.
Deshante Jones!
Touchdown, Cardinals!
I thought he overthrew him on that. Kelvin Cook floated the ball deep, and we've seen Deshante Jones, the super sophomore. He was 15 yards behind this ball. He runs it down, a beautifully thrown ball. Deshante Jones into the end zone. 40-yard touchdown pass from Kelvin Cook. Colerain's on the board first.
So Gaynor is looking to add the snap back, hold down, kick is up. And just like that, 7:46 in the first quarter, it's the Colerain Cardinals 7, the Springboro Panthers 0.
Yep.
Not the way Springboro was expecting to have to stop us offensively, and that's a great time to go to that play call.
And then all that's going to do is open up the run a little bit more. I mean, you would think, you're going to stay a little bit conservative in that first drive. You're having success running the ball, so why not continue? But, they lulled me to sleep. They lulled the defensive backs, the safeties to sleep. Colerain surprises everybody, Who are you going to stop? Be interesting to see how Cunningham's doing. We saw in that last play that Colerain hit him, and he walked off a little bit gingerly, kind of took a shot to the belly, kind of holding the arm. We'll see if he's ready to come back.
I tell you, Deshante Jones is a very talented player, and, there's been a lot of speculation about what his future position is in this program, but when you got someone that good, you like to see him in that slot back role where he can get out in the field and beat some people, and that's exactly what he did there.
Yeah, wherever you put him, he's going to be effective. That's what Colerain has. You look at him, and none of their running backs are that big, but they're all dynamic. So Zach Gaynor kicks the ball off.
It bounces before the end zone, but then bounces into the end zone for a touchback, and the Cardinals will come back out on defense.
Trying to look, Cunningham is back in the ball game, so that's good for the Springboro Panthers.
Yeah, and he's just a sophomore as their starting quarterback, so a lot of pressure here on the youngster here, and he's done a good job coming into this game. We'll see how he faces adversity here down early.
A balanced team, almost the same amount of yards running and passing as Springboro, but I don't think they'll be running the ball tonight. They're really good. I think they're going to have to test the Colerain defense through the air.
Well, and there's no doubt that's exactly what I think they're going to do. Elijah Cunningham takes the ball, passes it. It is knocked down, intended for number 22, who's thrown behind him, so pass incomplete, second down.
And I don't know if it's necessarily thrown behind him. It just looked like 22 for the Springboro Panthers wasn't expecting a pass. He looked like he went out to block the DB, and as he turned around, the ball hit him in the back.
Timing out a little bit. Dale Knock was just looking to run a quick hook, but he ran it at 8 yards, and I think the quarterback was looking for him to do it at 6. So either way, timing off. Incomplete pass, second down and 10.
Again, balls on the 20-yard line of Springboro, trailing 7-0. Snap is back, Cunningham takes it. Hands off to number 48, who runs right across the middle. Met by a whole host of Cardinals, takes it up to about the 24-yard line. So 4-yard gain on second down.
Yeah, just a simple draw play, get him up, trying to release him up the middle. He gets some yards. We'll give him 4 yards, so third down and 6.
There's a third down and 6. Big defensive stand here for the Cardinals. You'd love to really flip field position here and get that ball back around midfield if they can stop him. Snap is back. He looks to pass. He throws it. It is incomplete, but there's flags on the play.
I don't think there's any question about that one.
Yeah, but is that he runs a quick little slant, runs in there. There is contact. I don't know if and it's going to be contact by the Colerain defender. I believe they got Jalen Christian over there trying to time the pass to DL Knock, but it's going to be pass interference.
Well, I think there's two arguments there. A, it's uncatchable. There's no such thing as uncatchable, and I think the player made it uncatchable to begin with.
So is that an argument then?
Huh?
Is that really an argument then? If it's not. Because you're right, uncatchable.
That's not
uncatchable ball is not an argument in high school because it doesn't apply.
Right, it's a 15-yard penalty, but I think Coach Bolden from the sideline is claiming that the wide receiver initiated the contact there. Either way, it's a first down for Panthers.
So penalty on third down gives Springboro the first down. It's now first down and 10 at their own 38-yard line. Cunningham takes it, drives back the pass, intended for number 22. He catches it, takes it out across the 45 up to the 46-yard line.
DJ Knock with another play, and like we said, he's the man to go to. They got a lot of bigger guys who look more impressive, but it's DJ Knock who is the main man.
DL Knock.
Yep, DL Knock is absolutely one of their go-to receiver. He's split out wide right now, along with number 48 again, the tailback. Number 25, O'Gara. Confirm that it's not O'Gara, it is O'Gara.
DL Knock, the GWAC leading receiver with 977 yards.
Yeah, he's Mr. Everything. Cunningham takes it, drops back to pass. He's hit. Pass is long and incomplete, but T-Gray Scales was in on that, and he came all over Cunningham.
And that's a good play there by Cunningham. I don't know if he ever really had a chance for Knock to catch that, but you feel the pressure, get rid of the ball, throw it up one-on-one to your best receiver, see if he can't make the play.
Absolutely.
It was Christian there on coverage, Jalen Christian. Just one-on-one, and you're absolutely correct, Brandon. And you trust, if you got one-on-one, trust your player to make a play for you.
It's a big third and short here for the Cardinals.
Third down and 2 on the 46-yard line. Snap is back. Here comes the blitz, trying to put some pressure on the young sophomore. Pass is complete to number 84, Riggs. And once again, that guy comes through on third down and gets a completion and a first down for Springboro. He's a senior. He's 6'5", 250 pounds.
Yeah, needed 3, got 4, and then I mean, Springboro Panthers are not going to get the big play, but if they can stay accurate and stay efficient and stay patient in these short yard possessions, they can move. They're moving the ball right now here on the Colerain defense.
Trips to the right, stacked up. Cunningham in the shotgun, takes the ball, looks to pass, throws it to that side. It is caught by number 84, one-handed. He gets it out deeper into Colerain territory, down to about the 39-yard line. I think he's going to be just short of the first down.
Yeah, lined up in the slot, the two outside receivers just kind of run a clear out, and he runs just right behind him. Void in the zone, a little block downfield before the pass.
If that pass is any slower, it's a pass interference on the off end. But the pass is out quickly enough that it's considered blocking.
Check that. They do give him the first down, so 10-yard completion on first down creates another first down. So snap is back, pass out to
backward pass, looking for a double pass.
Yep.
Christian in coverage, it's picked off.
Look at that.
And he's got blockers in front.
He's got to be patient. He's got to be patient.
And there's a flag, so the defensive players not really known for their blocking on the return. Might have got called for a holding, but that doesn't matter. That's Jalen Christian on the defense making the big picks.
And not only is it Jalen Christian, that's back-to-back weeks. The other team has run a double pass, and Jalen Christian interception on the other end. We saw it last week with O'Kills. This week, a double pass. This one back to Knock, who sets to throw deep, and Jalen Christian stays at home, plays the wide receiver there, gets under it, and makes the pick.
You know, you're trying to take advantage of a faster, more aggressive defense there. Maybe catch them being overly aggressive and coming up on field on that backward pass. But Christian did a great job staying home, so Colerain's going to take the ball over. First down at their own, let's call it 14 yards line, excuse me.
So there's a speed pitch. Jordan Asbury's got it. He's going to run wide right. Let's see. He's got some room, and he's into the open. Number 34's got the angle, but Asbury blows right by him. Are you kidding me? There are no flags on the field.
86 yards.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Jordan Asbury, number 6 in the GMC in the 100-yard dash. You give him room like that, nobody's catching him. Got the corner, got the block, got the distance, got the end zone. Colerain.
We didn't even have time to tell you there was, in fact, a penalty on the return. Puts the Cardinals back at the 14, but like we always say, it's just more yards for the offense. It's 86 of them for Jordan Asbury. So
Matt Turner on the snap, Trevor Henn on the hold.
Spencer.
I do it every week.
Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up by Zach Gaynor, and kick is good. So with 5:29 left to go in the opening quarter, the Colerain Cardinals have opened up a 14-0 lead on these Springboro Panthers, and it's the big playability. First, the 41-yard pass to Deshaunte Jones, and now the 86-yard touchdown run by Super Junior Jordan Asbury.
And as we'll take this break in the action, remind everyone at home you want to contact us here in the booth. It's radio@wearecolerain.com. We got a couple emails. Steve Shea from Fort Miles, Florida, class of 75, go Cards. The Shear family listening in Chicago. Randy and Beth Hunt listening.
Randy's in the stadium.
In the stadium, probably. Adam Schwartz again from Fort Benning, class of 2007. So military shout out as we get a little here on Veterans Day weekend, and from Lisa Newman as well.
So again, thank you for all of you listening live on wearecolerain.com, and for those of you watching on tape delay, hope you're enjoying this contest. We certainly are here live at Colerain High School on Saturday night as the Colerain Cardinals look to advance in the Ohio High School Athletic Association round of 16 tournament in the Southern bracket. We'll talk a little bit about that later if we've got some time. It's a different setup this year. Gaynor tees it off. It's kicked right down the middle of the field.
That's a loose ball. It's down at the 1.
Yep. Picked up and taken to the 5, taken to the 10. Oh, there's a seam, taken out to the 20, the 25. Oh, there's flags got thrown in from the back judge, way back
way from behind.
And I'll tell you what, what a play there to save.
I'll tell you what, big play right here on the tackle. Their leading rusher, I believe that's 48.
Yeah, I know he returned that ball. Is that him on the turf?
Yeah, it's him. But I'll tell you what, Jordan Asbury goes 86 yards for a touchdown. Ensuing kickoff, he's the man who makes the touchdown saving tackle.
Yeah, he goes down low to make the tackle. As we see, we're watching the replay. Running back picks it up, fumbles it at the 1, picks it up, and does get a seam and does follow his blockers well. We've seen Colerain, maybe the little timing thrown off there. But as he makes the run and gets outside the 40-yard line, one of the last Colerain back comes low to make the tackle, and hopefully this young man's okay because he took a pretty good shot to the leg.
All right, so we'll take a minute here and pause as they attend to the down player.
Yeah, so as we're down, we'll remind everybody that this game is being brought to you by Waycross Community Media.
He's up, and he's walking off the field.
WeAreColerain.com, so good to see he's okay, but if you want to watch a replay of this, it'll be on Time Warner Cable 979 in Southwest Ohio and Cincinnati Bell 5 Optics in 850 tonight at midnight, Tuesday at 11 o'clock, Wednesday at 9 p.m., and Friday at 11 a.m., and Channel 4 Time Warner Cable there in Colerain, Green Hills, Forest Park, and Springfield Township, along with Cincinnati Bell Fi Optics, 8:54, Sunday at 7 p.m., Monday at 2 p.m. If you didn't get that, you can go to our Twitter page.
It's also on the website. There's an article.
And all the confusion with the injury, we did have a block in the back penalty on that big return for Springboro, so they'll start from their own 13-yard line.
So first down and 10 for the Panthers, looking to get something going offensively as they trail Colerain 14-0 with 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Cunningham's got 8 passes to take number 22, picked off by number 21, into the end zone, touchdown Cardinals!
Back-to-back plays by defenders of Colerain, back-to-back plays by the Christians.
Unbelievable.
That's junior Jeff Christian. They run a quick little hook pattern. Christian reads the play, steps in front of the wide receiver, and walks into the end zone.
And I'll tell you what, that's a mistake by a young quarterback, just a sophomore. He stared down that outplay the whole time, and Jeff Christian just jumped in immediately.
Absolutely. He did exactly what he needed to do. Not going to get much easier than that on the defensive side of the ball.
And I'll tell you what, back-to-back Springboro plays result in interceptions, like you said. One by Jalen Christian, this one by Jeff for a touchdown.
Snap is back, hold is down. We have a penalty flag thrown on the extra point, so we'll have to re-kick that one way or the other. We'll see what the call is.
A false start on Colerain.
And I'll tell you what, this Colerain secondary has come up big all year. That's their 7th defensive touchdown on the year. And what I like to see, Jeff Christian had a touchdown early in the season, gotten a little bit of heat from Coach Bolden for celebrating a little too much. This time he comes straight to the sidelines. Coach Bolden gives congratulations.
Jeff Christian, correct me if I'm wrong, is a junior.
Just a junior.
So he'll be back next year.
Good to see him back. He had an ankle injury preseason, didn't get on the field till about week 4.
So take 2 here on the extra point. A little bit further back now. Snap is back, hold is down. It was a low snap, and the kick is blocked.
By D.L. Knock. And a little confusion there. As in high school rules, a blocked extra point attempt is an automatic dead ball. So a couple of Springboro Pathers picked it up and started running with it, but it's a dead ball.
Correct me if I'm wrong, and I am a lot, but
you are wrong.
He came right up the middle, and I saw the center, Turner, getting up slope. You're not supposed to hit the center at all.
And that's what Coach Bolden is arguing right now. Yes, you're not allowed to go directly over the center. You can go to either gap to the side of them, but you cannot go directly through.
But yeah, I don't know if we caught it on a replay, but it looked like he was hit by somebody, and they set somebody on either gap. So there's 3 guys on the center. Coach, who knows? I said I could be wrong, but normally you do not see the center, especially someone that's 290 pounds, the long snapper, on his backside.
And it's not often you see the former hockey player complain.
Either way, it does look like the refs are going to be changing their minds. So Colerain will be kicking off once again for the 3rd time tonight. They now hold a 20-0 lead on Springboro with 5:15 to go in this opening quarter. And with the exception of that blocked extra point attempt, really everything going right for the Cardinals, both offensively and defensively. Zach Gaynor approaching the ball, and he gets underneath it. It's a little bit higher, but it's, again, right down the middle of the field and into the end zone. So
I tell you what, Colerain has scored a lot this year, but one thing we haven't seen from Zach Gaynor is 2 touchbacks in the same game.
Did you see that? That's amazing. Good, great for Zach. He's got his adrenaline pumping tonight.
If you look at the flag in that end zone, he's kicking with a pretty much a good tailwind.
He doesn't win, but I'll tell you what, he's been lobbying. He has the leg. He just doesn't have the consistent leg. He's a little off and on, and really Coach Bolden, when he misses it, doesn't get a lot of height, and that sets up a big return. So, but like you said, take advantage of the wind, kick it deep, put the Panthers down at the 20.
So Springboro will take over on their own 20-yard line. We got 5:15 left, still in the first quarter. Colerain up 20-0.
This Cardinals defense has been out there for several plays. They got to be getting kind of tired. Big Jacob Todd back in again. We talked about him. He's coming up, takes up 2 blockers. The hand off is to, I believe that was number 48. He's going to get it across the line of scrimmage. Pick up about 3-4 yards. We'll call 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, that was Kylan. He's back in the ball game. Good to see the young man wasn't injured. Might have been slowed down a little bit by that play, but he didn't show it there.
Yep.
Nice surge by the offensive front. He picks up 3.
Number 48, the senior, Joe Kylan. Apparently a 2nd down and 78 on the scoreboard.
I don't think that's correct.
I don't think so either.
They've corrected it.
Yeah, there you go. So 2nd down. Cunningham takes it. Once again, hands it off to Kylan. He takes it. He runs it up. He's going to get enough for the 1st down. Finds a good crease on the right-hand side and just ran around the end and picked up enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, Colerain getting pushed in the middle, but this time they go outside. They do not seal it. Follows the big tight end. They were in a bunch formation out there, so they had an extra blocker. Jose Murphy forces them out, but not after a Panther 1st down.
Yeah, just a simple stretch play, and everyone stays man on a hat on a man, gets the seam, picks up the 1st down.
We've seen Colerain, their defensive backs, they play a lot of man coverage. They're one-on-one, so if you can get them blocked, you can run on the outside.
So now we got trips. We did have trips to the left. Then DL Knock ran to the other side now. He's moving left to right. He throws it across the middle of the field. Intended for number 48. Overthrown and through the defense, so it'll be 2nd down.
And he was open, and I think that pressure is getting to the young Cunningham. He just way behind his receiver there. Threw it basically to the Cardinal had that on that throw.
Well, he was not the starter at the beginning of the year. There was a different quarterback who was the starter for Springboro at the beginning of the year. And for reasons unbeknownst to us that we don't really need to talk about, he's no longer the starter, and this sophomore is the starter. And he's big, and he can certainly throw it. He's done very well for the Springboro Panthers team. But he's facing a defense tonight maybe he hasn't seen in a while, if ever. Cunningham takes it and it completes it out in the right flat. Really just a long handoff, maybe a yard gain on it.
I tell you what, he took another shot. Brian Randolph comes on the outside. Hits him in 84. The tight end bobbles a little bit. Who's that? Daryl Gardner for Colerain forced him out. So it's another 3rd down and long. Let's call it 8.
So another 3rd and long situation for the Panthers.
3rd and 8. Got 2 receivers split wide left,
So
two split wide to the top of the field, wide right. Empty backfield set. Cunningham takes the snap, drops back, looks the pass. He's on his feet. He throws it. It is.
That ball bounced.
Did it bounce? I think it bounced.
It better bounce because Eric Johnson comes up with the ball.
Incomplete, yeah. Eric Johnson came up with it, but it did bounce off the turf. But either way, it's going to be 4th down and 8, and Springboro conceivably will be forced to punt here. They're bringing on the punting team.
Big play by Demetrius Colbert. They dropped 7 back, just rushed the 4 down linemen, and Demetrius Colbert able to get to the quarterback and force the errant throw.
So Dale Knock will kick this ball, setting up about his own 24. TJ Dula back for the Cardinals, going to set up about their own Colerain 35. Snap is a little high, but he gets it off easily. Nice, straight, good hang time. TJ Dula calls for a fair catch, and no return. TJ Dula, I tell you what, there was a blocker and a Colerain player right there in front of him. Great concentration. Dula does it. Makes a difficult play look easy.
Yeah, he did, absolutely. You're right. He had guys all over him, and TJ, that senior leader, doing exactly what he needed to do. The defense finally gets a rest, Brian. They get a chance to sit on the sideline. Maybe let their offense score a couple points, huh?
Well, and they had one play off. They had to come back on. They come immediately back on, make the interception, have to go back on. So we finally get to see Kelvin Cook out of the pistol.
Yeah, 4 wide from Colerain.
Kelvin Cook takes it, runs around. It's a late pitch to number 2, Datwan Smith, who's got it. Good defense by Springboro, but you say that, and he still picked up 5 yards on the play.
It doesn't matter who they're playing. It could be a 350-pound man that runs a 4.4. Datwan Smith-Moore is not going to go down to the initial contact, and he just plows ahead, almost as a tumble, stays on his feet, and picks up an extra 2 yards.
Yeah, that's his wrestling background. We're going to watch the replay here on Waycross. And he just takes a pitch, and it's Wargaki comes back from the defensive back position. But, you know, Datwan Smith-Moore, all 5'5", 190 pounds, always moving forward.
Well, he tells us he's 6'2", 250, but
2 receivers split wide right, 2 right left. Kelvin Cook takes it. Fakes the pitch, keeps it himself. He's up to the 40. What a move. If not for a saving tackle by number 6, Kelvin Cook is gone.
Dustin Zimmerman, he catches him by the shoelace. Kelvin was looking to make one more shimmy, one more blocker beat. But that, I tell you what, Zimmerman didn't quit on the play, catches him from behind, and he catches him by the spat of the shoe.
Big first down run for Kelvin Cook. It's now 1st down and 10 at the Colerain 47-yard line. So the Cardinals knocking on Springboro's door one more time. Kelvin Cook takes it, drops back to pass, throws it deep down the field. It is incomplete.
And it could be intended for Jordan Asbury, Karan Heisel, TJ Dula. I just think that's an errant pass there.
Yeah, they were all running just flies, just streaking down the field, all of them in their lane, and Cook kind of throws it in between lanes, really in no man's land, but good coverage there by the Panthers, 2nd down and 10. But with the success of the running attack, I mean, you throw in even an incomplete pass will soften up the defense.
Absolutely. So now 2nd down and 10, again at the Colerain 47-yard line.
And interestingly, the Colerain Cardinals go back to the traditional formation.
Yeah. Jordan Asbury in motion. Kelvin Cook takes it, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. Good tackle in the hole made by Springboro. Kelvin picks up 2 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, there's Kevin Earls again making another play. Keeps Cook to about a 1.5-yard gain.
Defending the triple is all about assignment football and not chasing after the ball, but knowing your assignment. And Earls did a great job on that play, not getting faked out by Kelvin and making the tackle, creating a 3rd and 9 situation for these Cardinals.
Yeah, and Springfield kind of changing their fronts up, Springboro, giving them different looks up front, trying to confuse the offensive line.
TJ Dula in motion. Handoff is to Datwan Smith, and he gets it out to the 50. But he's going to be short of the 1st down. It's going to be 4th down and long.
And Coach Wolves at the coaches show this week is to get a replay here. Datwan Smith-Moore just caught at the point of attack. Talked about how Springboro doesn't really have a traditional. They're not going to play a base defense. They're going to do a lot where they'll guess a gap, or they'll throw a blitz here, they'll throw a blitz there, not give you a consistent look from down to down. But it looks like the Cardinals at midfield are going for it here in 4th and long.
4th and 8 at midfield on the 50-yard line. Up by 20. See if they can make some things happen. Jordan Asbury in motion. Kelvin Cook drops back, looks to pass. He's going to tuck it. He's got some pressure, and he's out into the open. He's got enough for the 1st down. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's not taken out of bounds until he gets down to the Springboro 27-yard line. It'll be 1st down, Colerain.
That's the dimension that Kelvin Cook gives you. Not the biggest arm, but a great decision maker. He sits back, nobody open, and he takes off. And when he does, his teammates, there's Josh Bolin, Datwan Smith-Moore, lead him out there to another 1st down for the Colerain Cardinals.
And sometimes Colerain's best passing play is when he fakes the pass, looks downfield, and then tucks it and runs.
Under a minute to play here in the opening quarter. Colerain up 20-0. Now sit at the 28-yard line of Springboro, looking to score again. There's a sweep to number 3, Jordan Asbury.
And that's a play we've never seen before.
I've never seen
We've
that.
seen Colerain in the shotgun spread, just do little read options, but the first time here ever, we see the jet sweep, man in motion, takes the handoff immediately. So Colerain Cardinals doing a little things different here, trying to work on those little wrinkles in their offense.
Yep, 5-yard gain on the play.
That'll really do wonders. That'll really hurt Jordan Asbury's yards per average carry.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. When you're only picking up 5 yards of carry, it's going to hurt you.
His first, he had the 86-yard run on that one, 5. So
Cardinals looking to get a snap off here before the end of the quarter. Under 10 seconds. Snap is back. Calvin Cook takes it. The lefty looks to pass, and it throws, and it almost intercepted. Bounced off the chest of number 20
Colerain Heisel.
Colerain Heisel, and it fell incomplete. So it'll be 3rd down as we get ready to go into the,
yeah, Heisel just sits down behind the linebackers, and really Cook throws a bullet and really gets off his hands, hits him in the shoulder pads. But no, it's not the end of the quarter. It's clock is stopped.
4 seconds left.
4 seconds left, so they'll get one more play in this quarter.
So 3rd down and 4 now at the Springboro 23-yard line. They certainly, they went for it on 4th down before, so if they don't get it here, you have to believe they'll probably try it again.
Probably will be the last play of the quarter.
Probably will be, yep. In motion is TJ Dula. The handoff is to Daquan Smith. He's got it, and
He's still on his feet. There's what Brandon talked about earlier, but the referee calls him down. He gets tackled or rolled over and lands on the defender.
We're going to get a replay of this in Waycross.
If Waycross caught that, we've seen it time and time again, and there's not a lot of whistles initially on the play.
And we saw it last year against X. It actually happened where everyone stopped except for him.
The other referee.
He is never down.
So Daquan Smith robbed of a touchdown because the referees thought he was down. He was not down clearly. Such is the case. It's the end of the first quarter. The Colerain Cardinals lead 20-0, and they still have the ball. They have the first down, and they're getting ready to hopefully go in one more time.
And we'll take this time to remind everyone listening at home, you can contact us here in the booth with your questions, your shout-outs. Tell us where you're listening from at radio@wearecolerain.com. We actually got a hit up on Twitter, former Colerain basketball player Alyssa LB listening from Louisville. So thanks for listening. So go back.
Where you been all year?
Louisville. She's going to school down there.
Don't they have internet down there in Louisville?
I don't know, but after 1 quarter of play here, Colerain Cardinals with a fantastic start, lead 20-0.
Well, how frustrating is that for Daquan? He stays on his feet. He does everything he's coached to do. And because he's so small and so low to the ground, the refs can't see that his knee isn't on the ground. They just assume he had to go down. And he doesn't. He stays on his feet. That's all right.
Well, knowing Daquan, he's frustrated every time he gets tackled, no matter whether it's a bad call or a good call.
He probably still doesn't forget the one mistake that cost him that state title in wrestling. He's probably still driven by that.
There you go. Calvin Cook under center. Takes the handoff. Jordan Asbury's got it. He's around left side. He's by, and he's into the end zone. No flags. Touchdown, Cardinals.
I'll tell you what a play by Jordan Asbury. He was met in the backfield, had to make a man miss, made one man miss, made another to get to the corner, and he finds himself in the end zone for 6.
16-yard touchdown run for Jordan Asbury.
And if we get a look at the replay here on Waycross Community Media, I'll tell you what, TJ Dula doesn't touch the ball on that play, but he blocks 2 men on 1 play there. He blocks his man into another, sets up that touchdown.
Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and kick is good. Zach Gaynor putting it through for the Cardinals, and they've opened up a 27-0 lead on these Springboro Panthers. Well, it seems offensively like Colerain boys is bringing a level of speed and athleticism to the field that Springboro maybe has not seen this year, and they may not have that in the GWAC South Division. I'm not intimately familiar with all the teams in that division, and I know they play crossover games, but when you've got teams called Northmont and Wayne and Centerville in that conference, you know that they play some very, very good football. Colerain athletically this year, specifically offensively, they're just a special unit.
And I'll tell you what's been interesting tonight is it's not been the traditional. The first series really was the traditional look from the Colerain Cardinals. But we've seen a pass, we've seen there. That wasn't a traditional counter play that we've seen from the Colerain. We saw the jet sweep earlier. Colerain really mixing it up. And we heard it a couple weeks ago when we played Sycamore. We thought you had the quarterback, we thought you had the fullback, but you keep adding these weapons, keep adding these wrinkles, it really makes it difficult for the defense to account for everyone.
And give the guys up credit up front. I mean, you got the athletes outside, but if you don't have the big horses in the front blocking, so we'll get their names in a second, but this Colerain offensive line are doing their job.
Great point, Brian. That's exactly right. Offensive linemen always overlooked, but they'll be the first ones to tell you, that's okay. We don't mind. You don't need to know our names. Zach Gaynor gets under it, and it's a pooch kick. It's
it'll be. I'll tell you what.
We have the worst luck when it comes to that kind of thing.
It ball bounced, took in between a couple of Springboro Panthers. They each tried to go for it, but running down the field, Deshaunte Jones, if he's a half-inch taller, has a half-inch longer on his vertical, he snatches that ball right out of the air.
Yeah, it wasn't an onside kick. He was just trying to pop it up and finding a void in the zone, and he found it, but that ball's not round. You're not going to get a true hop.
So as it stands, the ball was knocked out of bounds. Springboro will take over. First down and 10 at their own 42-yard line. I can't read. First down at the 37-yard line. I checked that. First down and 10 at their own 37-yard line does Springboro. Offensive players checking their wristbands for the play. You've got stacked three receivers to the left. They're in
Lots
motion.
of movement up front.
There's a lot of motion going on in that play. Obviously, they're trying to clear out the short side of the field to give number 48, Kylan, enough room to run.
You know, we went through all the pregame. You're like, I'm not going to mess up this name.
No,
I'm not going to mess up his name.
I told you, I will mess up his name 100 times. It could be Klein, it could be Killen, it could be Kylan. I just can't remember Kylan.
Well, he called the wrong hand earlier, so we're fine. All of us make mistakes. We move on.
I thought I heard we were playing Springfield a minute ago.
Yeah.
It's okay. So now it's first down and 15 back at the 32-yard line. Again, three receivers. It's almost the exact same play, only this time Kylan takes it right up the middle. That guy back there is going to kill me by the end of the night. He literally is going to beat me to death.
Either that or we're just going to turn your mic off.
Yeah,
we see the snap here. Just a simple draw and you get in front.
Kylan's going to get the ball every single time.
Maine Williams on the tackle.
All right, now Kylan is lined out wide right. I'm just going to call wherever he is.
That's
every
left.
play.
Actually,
that's
it's left, Chris.
That's left, Chris.
Wide left. He's in the slot position.
You can take a break if you need it.
I do. I'm just going to stop. Brandon, go ahead and take it.
Go ahead, Chris.
Second down and 12. Snap is back. Cunningham drops back, looks to pass. Out into the flat, intended for number 25, thrown out of bounds, incomplete.
This time we've seen it from Colbert. We've seen pressure from Scales. Seen pressure from Johnson. This time it's the big man in the middle. Jacob Todd applying the pressure.
Kylan was on that side of the field.
And I'll tell you what, we see a third and long. We see a package we like. Sometimes it's tight end Josh Boland. This time, Trey Hudson in that defensive line to rush the
Yeah, they bring in an extra defensive back on there at Davenport. Will Davenport.
Third down and 12 at their own 35-yard line. Springboro looking to convert this. They've converted third downs in the past to their big tight end. Kylan in motion. Snap is back. Cunningham looking to pass. He throws it. It's deep, and it is incomplete. Over the head of the intended receiver, number 25, Patrick O'Gara.
Yeah, they tried a little hitch and go, and he was forced to throw the ball. Gray Scales just tees off. We're going to watch the replay here. He sets back, throws the hitch, throws the go, and they don't stay up, but he has to get it real early.
Yep. He clearly got rid of that ball sooner than what he wanted.
So knock back to punt again from his 22. Duel is going to set up at the 35.
He's got that big linebacker, Kevin Earls, in front of him as his protector. He's only a junior. It's a junior-laden team. Snap is back. He's got it. It's a punt. It's a high punt. Pushes T.J. Dula back to about the 25-yard line. He catches it, makes a man miss. Stays on his feet. Jeff Christian does not do a block in the back. Good call on his part. And Dula takes it all the way up to about the 36-yard line. And that's where the Cardinals will have it. First down and 10.
Gave T.J. Dula credit last couple times for making the right decision. Kind of takes a little chance here.
Yep.
He doesn't get a lot of chances to touch the ball, but this time he's just trying to get that one extra block. The pursuit allows him to...
Defense does their job.
Yep. And a good tackle by Ryan Schwinghammer.
So
first down and 10. Ball marked at the 35-yard line for the Cardinals. Takes the ball. Kelvin Cook takes it, fakes the pitch, keeps himself, sheds a tackle, stays on his feet, is into the open field. But he is tackled from out of nowhere. Get a number on that, number 6. Stopped Kelvin Cook from going the distance.
Yeah, Cook like he was initially stopped. The linebacker was right there in front of him, but shows a little bit of strength, runs through the tackle and taken down by Dustin Zimmerman.
That was a great open field tackle by Zimmerman. Potentially a touchdown saving one. 10.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Colerain with a 27-0 lead over the Springboro Panthers. Under center, Kelvin Cook takes it, hands it off to Daquan Smith-Moore. He keeps it, stays on his feet, pick up about 7, we'll call it 8 yards on the play. So great run by DSM.
And taken down by one of the captains, Austin Tarantino. First time we've called his name tonight. Just a straight dive. Kelvin Cook reads the end, gives it to Smith. And yeah, Chris, we'll give him 8.5.
Yep, they're going to mark it 2nd and 1 on the scoreboard. They're into Springboro territory. TJ Dula in motion. Handoff once again is to Daquan. He takes it even further down to the 37-yard line. Be enough for the first down.
And Daquan Smith-Moore met at the initial line of scrimmage, but it's by his own men. He just sort of waits, finds a seam, lets everyone push to the right, cuts back left, picks up a first down.
Well, it's the patience and perseverance you expect from a senior.
He sat behind, really, number 65 there, the sophomore Desmond Noel. So you got a lot of seniors on this team, but you got a sophomore starting on the offensive line leading the way for that first down.
So once again, Kelvin Cook looks to
tight
pass.
End.
Yep, he's going to throw it, and it's going to be caught by number 42, Josh Bolin, one of the seniors. He takes
all
it.
He does is catch.
All he does is catch touchdown.
Josh Bolin again. All he does is catch touchdowns. This time, no different, but we do have a flag on the field.
So way behind the play.
And this is on 65, and I tell you what, I don't think there's any argument from the Colerain sidelines, because not only is Coach Bolden yelling at young 65, Coach Cook was the first one on the field to give him an earful.
Yeah,
Coach Bolden clearly not very happy.
Yeah.
Arms folded. He's not happy about how that played out. But
that's what I get for praising our underclassmen.
You did,
Man makes
you?
a big play, and then sophomore makes a mental mistake there.
And I'll tell you what, it wasn't Coach Bolden who was upset. I mean, he was obviously the one upset. The one most upset, though, offensive line coach Cook. He was immediately on him.
And you know what? I heard the roofs kind of slammed, too. I believe Coach Woltz up top was also upset.
Well, I mean, that's a big mistake by the sophomore. I mean, you've got 6 points now you've taken off the board.
Dead ball personal foul.
Yep.
But it was after the play.
Touchdown will
So
count.
the touchdown is good. It was not during the play. So Josh Bolden with the touchdown. The personal foul was after the play. Still got some lesson to learn, but the good news is that the 6 points will hold true.
The good news is for Josh Bolden, all he does is catch touchdowns.
All he does is catch touchdowns. Josh Bolden, big 42, shakes at least 2 tackles on that attempt and gets into the end zone for the touchdown. It looks like the penalty is going to be enforced on the extra point attempt. So now we're talking field goal range for Zach Gaynor to put another single point on the board. 37-yard touchdown gash by Josh Bolden. We've got the referees kind of calling time here.
And I think the question might be they might enforce the penalty on the kickoff, not the extra point.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but I mean, who knows? We'll see how they play it here. I really thought that was on the kickoff, but yeah.
So many idiosyncrasies between high school football, college football, NFL. The penalty just each had their own different interpretation, but it will be enforced here on the extra point.
So Matt Turner to Spencer Henn. Zach Gaynor kicking from the 25-yard line.
Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up. It's high enough, it's long enough. It is good enough. So Zach Gaynor coming through with the long extra point. Brandon, did we get yardage on that? He's on the 25.
It makes it a 35-yard extra point. And I'll tell you what, it's not going to show up on the scoreboard as any different. But I'll tell you what, Zach Gaynor got all of that one. And I don't think there was a more excited kicker for an extra point there than Zach Gaynor. Trying to show Coach he's had a heck of a day today. A couple touchbacks, that extra point. Obviously, the scoreboard's going to only show up as 1 point, but man, he got all of that.
You're right. You're absolutely correct. At 33-0, and you add a 34 point, you don't like to celebrate too much. We're going to watch the replay here on Waycross.
How many tackles does he shed?
Well, he just catches
it's
one.
two.
He makes
There's
one man.
one.
Well, we'll give him credit. He misses. And then the safety's there, and he just blows right through him. Josh Bolin doesn't get an awful lot of passes, but plays defense on offense. But it all around, if you're a college scout, this kid, you get an H-back, you got a defensive end. I mean, a tremendous athlete, big speed and size combination.
That was number 6, Dustin Zimmerman, on the attempted tackle at 170 pounds. He's going to struggle bringing down Bolin. So the Cardinals getting ready to kick off again, and it has been all Colerain to start this game. They're up 34-0 with 9.5 left to go in the opening half. Kick is up, not into the end zone this time, taken just at the 10-yard line, up to the 15, and tackled by the first Cardinal that touches him down inside the 20-yard line. And that's where Springboro will take over, first down and 10.
And Tyrone Heath did a great job filling in a week ago for the injured Eric Johnson. He makes a great tackle here on special teams.
Yeah.
Ball's at the 18-yard line. It'll be first down and 10. First down for the Panthers. Well, you're down 34-0. You're on the road. It's the playoffs. I mean, what do you tell your sophomore quarterback?
Just keep playing. I mean, there's nothing you can do at this point. Try to get better, try to gain some confidence, and just try to make every play in front of you.
Yep, can't get it all back on one play. No doubt about that. He's got a single set back wide behind him. Cunningham takes it, hands it off. It's right up the middle. There was a little bit of room there.
Yeah.
We've got a flag.
Flag in the area of holding. Jacob Todd kind of blows up the middle there, and I believe they might have got the center guard for a hold.
And we think about T. Grayscale, as you talk about Eric Johnson, all these DBs making interceptions, returning for touchdowns, but really the man who makes everything work for that defense starts in the middle. Jacob Todd, he draws double teams, sometimes triple teams, so quick for as big as he is so fast off the initial snap that he's caused so many problems. St. X could barely get a snap off during their game, and it's all because Jacob Todd brings it up the middle.
Jacob Todd listed at 5'9", 315 pounds.
I'm 5'9", and I look down. He's not 5'9", but I tell you what, he's a disruptor in the middle. And you got to give him credit for a man that size his motor, too. He never gets tired.
No, he doesn't. So now it's first down and 19, back at about the 10-yard line for Springboro, going the wrong way. Takes the ball and hands it off, and there's some running room, but again, it's shut down quickly by those Colerain linebackers.
Colerain sitting back a little bit on defense, and he gets a little success in the middle.
Ball's taken up to ball's taking up to the 17-yard line.
Trying to get a number. It was Eric Johnson, but I believe it was Maine Williams on the outside. Gets credit for that tackle.
Second down and 11 for Springboro. Ball sitting on the 17-yard line. Single back set, 2 receivers split wide left, 1 wide right.
T. Gray Scales tries to jump to snap clown, and they hold on to it, and he leans over and makes contact. So,
did he?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if he made contact, but he at least broke the neutral zone.
Yep. So that'll be a 5-yard gift to Springboro. It'll make it second down and 6. So certainly more makeable position.
And that's
versus
a good
second and 11.
That's a good scout move by Springboro. That's something T. Gray and Eric Johnson have done all year. They joker and try to get their time in if they don't get it step back. This time he does a little extra pause there and draws T. Gray off sides.
So second down and 7 on the 23-yard line. Again, trailing 34-0. Springboro looking to get something going offensively. They need it quickly. Cunningham rolls, and he tries to hand it off, but he's met in the backfield by an entire host of Colerain Cardinals. That's going to be a huge loss on the play.
An entire flock of Cardinals led by their senior defensive lineman, Brian Randolph.
Yeah, Brian Randolph just blows through it, and he disrupts the play. And there's Colbert, there's Maine Williams, there's Jacob Todd, there's Johnson, there's Murphy flying up there. But I tell you what, he's got to watch out the excessive celebrations.
Did his little Cam Newton Superman, but we got the defensive line speed package in now. Trey Hudson back in the D lineman.
So third down and 10 at the 19-yard line for Springboro. Big third down here. Snap is back to Cunningham. He looks to pass, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield and taken down by 4 Cardinals. I thought Trey Hudson was going to get to him first, but he didn't. It was number 8, T. Grayscales.
You've got to get rid of the ball quicker. Give the defensive backs.
I
mean, you got 4 guys in coverage. They're all man-to-man. You got to trust your wide receivers to make a play. You hold it that long when Colerain's got their speed in, as we see it again here. Hudson flies from the outside, and he could have got there, but the stat is taken away from him. Give him an assist on that. Tigre beat him to the quarterback.
You got to think Trey Hudson's eyes were wide. He's about to get a sack, and all of a sudden Tigre Scales runs in and gets it right in front of him.
So Dale Knox going to be kicking from his own end zone.
And they've been really slow with that snap, and the Cardinals have been close.
Oh, they're close again. It's a high kick, but it's a short one. It bounces on the Springboro side of the field. TJ Dooley does the right thing and stays away from it. It is touched by number 31. And he kicked it 5 yards.
He dropped. The referees on a play like that, they drop the beanbag to where he touches it, and then when he checked the bottom.
And I'll tell you what, as slow as they are with that snap, DL Knock does a great job getting airtime and setting up a no return for the Cardinals.
So here comes Kelvin Cook again with his offense. Ball's going to be at the Springboro 47-yard line.
So good starting field position for the Cardinals. Best of the night. Let's see what they can do. He's got 2 wide receivers split. I bet this is a pass. Nope. Look at that. Handoff to Daquan Smith. He keeps it, stays on his feet, and pushes the pile. Gets all the way down to the 39-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and short. Great run by DSM.
Yeah, Captain Tarantino, he makes the play. I tell you what, how do you defend this Colerain offense? You go for the fullback, you go for the quarterback. They're going to give it to the pitch man. Give credit, I guess, that offensive line again. Great work up front. Desmond Noel, Austin Jordan, along with Kendall Strader, Ross Demmel. And Justin Miles.
It was a long, dramatic pause.
I couldn't find the last number.
Kelvin Cook back under center now. Oh, calling a timeout.
And I'll tell you what,
that's a good
play by Kelvin Cook.
Absolutely.
He gets under center, sees the first thing he's going to do, he's going to read the offense and look at the back judge's right hand. His hand was in the air. Cook knows he doesn't have time to get the play off. Smartly calls the timeout here.
We've seen Kelvin develop and grow as a quarterback all year long, and there's just another. It's unfortunate he's a senior, and we're gonna. I mean, imagine if he was a junior, he'd be absolutely loaded next year as a senior, be really ready to go. But you know what? He has shown the ability to run the offense and do what's necessary. And this Colerain offense again have not been slowing down at all, averaging over 40 points a game already with 34, with just under 6 minutes to go. Before the end of the first half. You want to take a minute here, Brandon, to jump into some scores from around the city?
Take a break real quick, taking around. Elder Northmont tied at 7. Pickerington North up on Fairfield 9-0. Moeller up on top of X 21-7. Lakota West tied with Pick Central at 21.
Really? Wow.
HD up. Hilliard Davidson up on 24-0 over Miamisburg. 21-0. Wayne leads Hilliard Darby. And the big surprise, Dublin Kaufman up 28-0 over the Centerville Elks, but we did hear that the Centerville Elks starting quarterback is out.
Oh, that's a real shame for the Centerville Elks. You hate to lose anybody to injury, specifically someone that's like your starting quarterback.
Excuse me as I speak, it's 35-0 Kaufman.
Oh my goodness. So here we go. Kelvin Cook once again takes it, hands it off right over the middle to Daquan Smith. Don't know how much reading was going on there. It looked like a straight handoff trying to get the first down, and they're going to be just short. But it'll be 3rd and a football length.
Yeah, I don't know if they'd ask for a measurement. Yeah, he's just outside of the 37 and needs to be on the other side of the yard marker. So, yeah, about 3rd down and a half a yard.
Sitting at the Springboro 37-yard line. 5.5 to go in this opening quarter. TJ Dula in motion. Kelvin Cook takes it. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, and he's going to be sacked for a 3-yard loss. So probably should have pitched it there, but decided to keep it himself, and that's our first, I think, tackle for loss on the night on the offensive side.
Actually, I think on that play, it's probably a smart thing for him to keep it, but he can't keep hedging outside. He's just got to see it. He's got to recognize he knows the pitch man is covered. They had a safety coming up to make that play. He's just got to stop, realize the situation, and tuck it up and get what he can.
So now 4th down and 2, and again in Springboro territory. You're kind of in that no man's land. Cardinals are going to go for it. Up 34-0, no reason not to. Kelvin Cook back under center, takes the ball. Give the ball to Daquan Smith more.
He's got to be short.
Scrimmage, but he did not get it. So the Cardinals are not going to be able to convert on 4th down. They're going to turn it over on downs, and Springboro will take over.
Yeah, just a straight dive. Nice play up front. That was Kyle Camfield making the play for the Springboro and stopping Colerain. See, Coach Bolden is
we
talking to his offensive line again. I give them praise, and somebody makes a mistake.
Yeah, I don't know what the play call exactly was there, but either way, Justin Miles was getting an earful as he came off the sideline. Probably a missed assignment up front.
Well, you know, the expectation here at Colerain is if you're going to play football, you're going to play it perfect. And when there are mistakes, you know, they need to be brought out, and these young men are very coachable. So 22 in motion, left to right across the field, sets trips up to the right. Pass to Cunningham out to number 25. O'Gara takes it. He takes it up to the 47-yard line. So good pass and catch on first down.
Yeah, Knock came in motion, and he ends up being the lead blocker on that play. Just a little quick screen outside. Nice play by Murphy and Johnson to bring him down. He had open field in front of him, but the Colerain defense closed down quickly.
And a really great play by Jose Murphy there, just to blow up his man enough to make the man with the ball slow down.
But they do pick up 7 yards on the play.
Cunningham's got it now, and it is a handoff to number 1, Bowman, who takes it. He looks to get some room, and he's going to maybe pick up 2 yards on the play. Will be short of the first down.
Yeah, I believe Demetrius Colbert was the first one to, and then a flock of Cardinals all swarmed to the ball. Just a straight dive, and there's Colbert to meet him. Does a good job keeping the legs churning, but only picks up 1, 3rd down and 2.
Bowman a little slow getting up after that. We got hit by about 4 guys, so it's 3rd down and 1. Ball sitting at the Springboro 48-yard line. Again, the Panthers trail 34-0, trying to get something going offensively for them before the end of this half. Cunningham in the shotgun, takes it, rolls it out once again. Bowman's got it. He's going to have enough for the first down, spins. He gets into Colerain territory, down to about the 44-yard line, where they will have it 1st down and 10 for the Panthers.
And just a great run there as we get another look at it. This is a play that Jacob Todd's made all year, getting a hand on the guy in the backfield and using his hand strength to bring him down, but he just runs right through it, gets a Panther 1st down.
Tell you, Evan Bowman, they've listed him at running back, linebacker. We're not seeing Kylan, their leading rusher, getting the ball, but just a sophomore. Shows some explosiveness and power, and that's a 192-pound sophomore.
Impressive. Cunningham takes it, drops back to pass, looks, he moves up through the middle, and he found some room. He's on his feet. He slides, and he's down to the 31-yard line. It'll be enough for the 1st down.
Yeah,
I don't know that I've ever seen a quarterback slide.
Not in the high school level. You don't see that too much.
Yeah.
I mean, he had open space in front of him. Nobody well covered downfield. I mean, he had some room. I don't know if he heard footsteps coming up from behind him. Murphy was closing in front, but no.
Yeah, I mean, that's interesting.
Yeah, well, he gets the 1st down. He knows what he needs to get. Avoid contact, play another play.
And we have a timeout. Officials timeout.
I think it might be an equipment issue. Is he pointing at someone?
Looks like Colbert had some issue with his equipment. He'll have to come out, so Jacob Todd comes back in.
His belt looks like it broke on that play. Gotta get that fixed.
Shoulder pad strap, it looks like, coming down there. Yep.
Something hanging by his hip.
Yep. So here we go. 1st down and 10 now on the Colerain 32-yard line. Cardinals looking to turn back this Springboro drive. Panthers drop back to pass. It is intended for number 22, and it is incomplete.
I'll tell you, D.L. Knock makes a nice play, runs all the ball, but runs out of real estate.
I'll tell you what, this number 8, this sophomore quarterback, he can definitely sling it. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, haven't had a lot of time, but this time just a timing route. He slings it downfield, lays it up, lets his wide receiver, that was Jalen Christian, on the coverage. But I said, you got to catch the ball in the green. Out of bounds, incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10. Springboro has the ball at the 32-yard line.
Call sweep to you. Call sweep to you, Big Red.
About 2.5 minutes to go here in the opening half. Cardinals defensive linemen jumping around now, trying to get themselves lined up. We've got trips to the left. Cunningham takes it, rolls that way, hands it off to number 48. T-Gray Scales pursues in the background and takes him down for about a 3-yard loss. Great play by the senior linebacker.
I'll tell you one good thing about it being on our booth, we're very close to coaching staff. Colerain does a lot of film work and scouting, and I heard through the air, through our headsets, one of our coaches calling that play before it happened.
That's the kind of preparation that you need when you play a team of Springboro's caliber. Again, a 9-1 GWAC South champion, so it's a good football team.
So 4 wide at 3rd down and 12. No, it's called 13.
Cunningham in the backfield, takes the ball, fakes the handoff, passes it out to number 89. He's got it, and he's got lots of running room. He takes it down to the Colerain inside their 20-yard line, and it's going to be enough for a 1st down. So number 89. I'm trying to get the name on him. Who is that? That's John Luke Arrington, a 6'6", 225-pound receiver.
So that is a first down at the 19. Colerain defense looking to pitch a shutout in the half, but Springboro Panthers not going away easy.
Yep, just a simple little pass out to the flat resulted in that first down. Oh,
Stolen ball.
And nobody was ready for it. Springboro falls on top of it, so it doesn't get turned over, but that's going to be about a 6-yard loss on the play.
Yeah, not sure what happened. The quarterback is actually looking at his wristband for the play. The snap comes back and actually hits the running back. No, that is the quarterback. And it goes down. That's a huge loss. Takes them almost probably out of field goal range. Not that they were going to settle for a field goal.
And let's not mention this. We're under 70 seconds to play in the half. Springboro's got to be wary of that clock at this point.
Snap is back. Cunningham takes it, takes the handoff. Looks to pass. He's got a little bit of room. He's pursued. Number 12, Demetrius Colbert takes him down for yet more lost yardage. It's going to be third down and a country mile with under a minute to play in the half.
And Meat Rack with another big play.
They call him Midnight, number 12. Baker's dozen comes down there and just too much time. Good coverage downfield.
They're going to go for it here, 3rd and 6 long here, but they're under 40 seconds now.
Can't leave too much time on this clock if they don't score to give the Cardinals back the ball.
Third down and 24, back on their own 33-yard line is Springboro. With the clock ticking down to 25 seconds left to go in this half. Stick with us at halftime. Fakes the handoff, does number 8. He takes it, he passes it across the middle, and it's almost caught. Number 25 on his back shoulder had it. Probably wasn't going to get the first down, but it was a good pass, unfortunately dropped. It's going to be fourth down.
Yeah, there is a flag on the field, and it looks like they're going to get Jeff Christian holding DL Knock on the other side of the play.
It is not pass interference, it's a defensive holding.
Is that an automatic first down in high school?
I believe it is maybe.
It would be a 5-yard penalty?
I believe it might be.
I believe it is maybe.
Could be, maybe, I don't know.
Well, let's see what they do with the football here. No need to guess.
It's a 10-yard penalty. It will not, maybe it
That was pass interference.
No, defensive holding. It's defensive holding.
He called pass interference.
Okay, one referee signaled holding, one referee called it head referee.
Still third down, it's got to be holding because they only marked off 10 yards.
Third down and 9.
I have no idea at this point.
Yeah, at the 17-yard line. It's third down and 9 at the 17-yard line for Springboro. So they get another life here. In the shotgun. Cunningham takes it, looks to pass, throws it into the end zone, and it is knocked incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
I tell you, to give DL Knock he turned into a defensive back there. Jalen Christian's in coverage, and he had the best angle on the ball, just a timing around, and said Christian's right there, and Knock comes over top of him and makes a tremendous play.
And I'll tell you what, you got to give credit. We have a timeout Panthers here to set up their fourth down play. You got to think this was something that Coach Lanehart and Coach Joseph worked on all week at practice. That's the same route they've basically been defending every time against DL Knock. You see Jalen Christian working on his angle, working on his hip placement, working on the turn of those hips. You got to give a lot of credit to Lanehart and Coach Joseph.
Well, Knock has over 900 yards receiving this year, and it's 19.9 yards a reception. So you know he likes to go deep and shows great range there and great play in the ball in the air. Christian is giving him a little bit of space, but using his speed to stay in front of him and not letting him get behind.
So here we go on the screen for those of you watching at home. We've got the tournament record. These two teams, a little bit more history for Colerain, currently sitting at 28-14 in their history in the tournament. Springboro 3-4. So a new program to the Division I scene, but clearly they've got a great community up there. And again, 9-1 last year. They were undefeated, 10-0, the number 2 seed in the region.
Lost to Lakota East.
Lost to Lakota East in overtime.
So fourth down and 9 from the 19.
There's a big play for the Colerain defense. You'd like to stop them here and prevent them from getting in. 13 seconds left and a half. Cunningham takes it, ducks, looks to run. He does. He gets down to the 10. There's a flag back at the 20-yard line. We'll see where that is. I've always wondered, what is the area of holding?
The line of scrimmage?
The place where the holding takes place.
That's what I thought. The place
Normally where the linemen are.
Anywhere where the infraction takes place is where the penalty area is.
Anywhere where somebody is attempting to block.
Where they're playing football. Oh, see that 100 by 60-yard block?
Yep, that big green block?
Yeah, that's where the penalty area is.
The area of holding.
So it'll be 4th and about, wow, that's a really long penalty with the spot call.
Yeah.
It'll be about 4th and 25.
Something like that. Yeah, we'll see where they mark it officially.
But
that's the one thing they could not afford to do. That was
what matters less than the down and distance, though. There's only 5.7 seconds, so regardless, this will probably be the last play of the half.
No question. So this is it. They one shot to get into the end zone here. Cunningham drops back to pass. Colerain applies some pressure. He rolls, throws it across the middle, and it is intercepted by number 13, Darryl Gardner. And that will bring the first half to an end as the Cardinals on a turnover race off the field and take a 34-0 lead into halftime at home against these Springboro Panthers.
You know,
wow.
You're in the cage, you're in Cardinal territory, and Colerain shows why they're so successful in their program. You know,
Darryl Gardner does a great job there, just steps in front, and I think if the Cardinals are happy with the replay, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have been touchdown other ways. Time would have went out in the half.
Yeah, he could have knocked it down, but it looks good in your stat book. So congratulations, Darryl Gardner.
So at halftime here from Colerain High School, it's the Colerain Cardinals 34, the Springboro Panthers 0.
And as always, we've got that whenever we're working with our friends from Waycross, they'll be giving you some the live or the view from the field from the Colerain band, so you'll get a chance to see that live. We're going to take a brief break, and we'll be back probably with about 5 minutes left to go in the half. We'll get stats. We'll also review all the other playoff games in the area. Thanks for tuning in to wearecolerain.com. See you in about 15 minutes.
Do you like what you see? Do you want to see more programs like this? Well, check out waycross.tv for this program and others like these.
Initializing prototype. Upgrading outdated hardware. Assimilation complete. System shut down.
The Ohio High School Athletic Association is about sports, that's obvious. But it's more than just a competition. What we're really about is learning. Young men and young women stretching themselves in pursuit of the ideals that will guide them for a lifetime. It is an important mission, and we share it with schools, families, and communities. As Commissioner of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, I look forward to working with you to help our young people build their futures.
Hey.
Dad, what are you doing?
What am I?
A burrito?
No.
A larva?
A larva? No. I'm a joint.
Actually, you're a little too fat to be a joint.
So you know about joints?
There's no wrong way to talk to your kids about drugs, but you'll need to be ready. We can help. Visit our website at drugfree.org.
Welcome back to Colerain High School for Ohio High School Athletic Association playoff football action. The Cardinals have a 34-0 lead on the Springboro Panthers here at half. And Brian, the Cardinals have done everything they needed to do in this opening round here at home. Last game at home on this field for these seniors. They have a 34-0 lead at half. Chris Amanitis along with Brian and Brandon White from wearecolerain.com. Brian, what can you tell us about the stats of the first half?
What stands out of score? 34-0. Colerain has done everything they can. Rushing yards. Springboro, 17 rushes, 17 yards. Not much there. Colerain, 243 yards on only 20 carries. Total offense, 76 to 321. You look at penalty yards, about the same. Colerain's been penalized for 139 yards, but they are really, really taking advantage of that. And the one thing, it's one of those stats that stands out to some people that at Colerain a lot because they score so quickly doesn't mean a thing. Time of possession, Springboro has a 15-minute to a 9-minute advantage over Colerain.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you would think, that's the team that's winning. They're controlling the clock. They're controlling the ball. But this Colerain offense just scores so quickly that they don't need a lot of time.
So take a minute and talk. You've got, I believe, the scoring drives down there at the very bottom of the page. What were the Colerain scoring drives?
Yeah, the first score was a DeShante Jones pass from Kelvin Cook, 41 yards at the 7:46 minute. And again in the first quarter, Asbury goes 86 yards for the rushing touchdown. And then we get a defensive touchdown. Jeff Christian, 17-yard interception return. And there's Jordan Asbury again, a 16-yard run in the second quarter. And the last scoring play of the half, Josh Bolin with a 37-yard pass from Kelvin Cook. Zach Gaynor has, even with one penalty, hit all but one. He had one extra point block, and that leads us to where it says 34-0. Leading rusher for the Colerain Cardinals, Jordan Asbury, 3 carries for 107 yards and 2 touchdowns. I mean, that's unbelievable. Daytwan Smith-Moore has got 10. They modeled him up only 53 yards. Kelvin Cook, 63, and T.J. Dula, 19. But, and leading yet Kelvin Cook, 2 for 4 passing the ball, both of them for touchdowns. 141 yards to DeShante Jones, and it said the other one to Josh Bolin. So big plays for Colerain Cardinals.
So that's what's going on here at Colerain High School. Quick updated other games in our Region 2 bracket. Right now, the number 1 seeded Hilliard-Davidson Wildcats lead Miamisburg 24-0. The Wayne Warriors lead Hilliard-Darby 21-0 at half. Dublin Kaufman with the big upset. They're up 35-0 right now over the Centerville Elks. Unfortunately for the Elks, they are missing their starting quarterback. Pickerington Central leads Lakota West 28-21 at half. Moeller 21-14 over St. X. Elder Northmount tied at 7. And the big game, the 8-9 game, Fairfield leads Pickerington North 10-9.
So, yeah, some blowouts, some close games. It's hard to say. And, everybody thought Moeller would be blowing them away, but only up 1 touchdown on half. On their field, that's kind of a surprise to me, but as I said,
that's shocking to me.
It's a cliche. That's why they play the game.
Kudos to Fairfield. You say they're leading 10-9 at Pickerington North?
They scored a touchdown with 1 minute to play in the half, and then scored on the opening drive of the second half, 10-9. Ryan Nuss, Mr. Do everything.
Yeah,
for
Ryan
the Fairfield at quarterback.
So kudos to Fairfield, fellow GMC member, for holding serve up north at a very tough defensive team in Pickerington North. And Lakota West down at home to Pick Central. That's a little surprising.
Yeah, so we're about getting ready for kickoff. They reset the clock. T.J. Dula back to the Colerain Cardinals, teeing it up. Charlie Kuban tees it up.
And first kickoff of the night, it is low, and it is kicked deep into the end zone. It'll be a touchback, and the Cardinals will start off first down at their own 20-yard line.
It's curious to see. It's the playoffs. You want to get everybody. You want to win big, but you also want to keep everybody healthy. Be interesting how long with this big lead, Colerain Cardinals try to extend it and keep the starters in.
All the starters are back out there. And they'll start off, obviously, the second half here. See what they can do. to add to this Colerain lead. 34-0 to start the second half. The Cardinals in command. Calvin Cook back under center. Takes the ball, speed pitch out to Jordan Asbury. He one-hands it. He's up to the 20, the 25. Pushed out of bounds, but not until he gets all the way up to about the 30-yard line. Mark, maybe the 29. He's going to be just short of the first down, I think.
Yeah, they contain Asbury this time. Don't let him turn the corner, turn him back. Nice block by Dula, but he's forced out of bounds by Dustin Zimmerman.
But if you're the Colerain Cardinals, he can't get in the open, but he doesn't close the corner until he's 10 yards downfield.
He showed great patience, sat behind his lead blocker, used him as a fullback, and just took what the defense gave him.
Check that. They're going to give him the first down. So 10-yard run for Jordan Asbury. TJ Dula in motion. Blown up in the backfield. Great play by number 22 of Springboro. He blew that play up in the backfield, and it's going to be a loss of about 7 yards for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that was D.L. Knock, the wide receiver, coming flying through there. And we talked to the coaches about before the game, and they say Springboro takes chances, anticipates play, and that time D.L. Knock, right man in the right place. Good call by the defensive coaching staff of the Springboro Panthers.
Marked back at the 24-yard line. It is 2nd down and 16 for the Cardinals. TJ Dula in motion, left to right. He takes a speed pitch around right side, looking to find some room. He's got some room. Up past the original line of scrimmage, +1. It'll be about 3rd down and 9.
A big lead block there by Justin Miles. You get a look here. He just blows his man up. Gets lead block by Asbury, and Dula drags his man for a couple extra yards.
It was Arrington on the tackle. One thing you like about Dula, doesn't hesitate, plants his foot when he sees an opening and turns upfield and goes for it.
And you got to think, though, this is part of Colerain has gone for it on fourth down every time this game. This is not a part of the field, though, that they'll probably do that.
No. Calvin Cook takes it, speed pitch back out. Jordan Asbury, he's got it. He's going to have enough for the first down. He's out to the 40 and dragged out of bounds, but not before he picks up a first down.
A late flag after the play. Not sure, and it was way from behind the play.
I can't imagine that's going to be against.
They're going to call a 5-yard face mask on Jordan Asbury.
No, it's a face mask.
I
believe one of the defenders behind the play was getting off a block of one of the Colerain lead blockers.
See, I got to wait till the head referee calls it because he pointed at the referee, not towards Colerain, is what that was there. Even though it probably was a face mask on Jordan Asbury.
Okay. He did point the wrong way, but it was enforced against Asbury. So you're absolutely correct there.
So 1st down and 10 for the Cardinals now.
No, it was on us.
On the Springboro 49-yard line. Yeah, Jordan reached out and grabbed his.
But they gave us 5 yards, so.
Calvin Cook takes it, hands it off to Datwan Smith-Moore. They grab at it, does number 22, but Datwan Smith holds on to it. He's going to pick up about 6 yards on the play.
First time tonight, we see the unbalanced look from the Colerain. Less blockers there in front. It was D.L. Knock there trying to strip the ball.
And it's the tackle over there. He's actually the tight end. You got 2 tackles on one side. He's following there in behind the tight end.
They run the weak side there and really less guys to block, but very successful.
So 2nd down and 3. Springboro 43-yard line. Calvin Cook takes it, keeps himself. He's almost tackled in the backfield, but he strips it, and now he's into the races. He's headed towards the end zone, and he's in.
Wow.
Touchdown, Cardinals. And Calvin Cook executed that to perfection.
And what patience. You see the fake to Datwan Smith-Moore, who doesn't get the ball but looks back, sees Kelvin coming, and then turns into the lead blocker. Patience by Kelvin Cook. Watch, he slows down.
And watch
behind.
Watch the linemen out there. If you can see him, they do a great job blocking for him.
And DSM gets him. Jordan Asbury throws another block. Kelvin Cook turns on the burners and gets in the end zone. And I'll tell you what, Coach Bolden will talk about breaking tendencies because a lot of times other teams, they try to jump what Colerain does well. This time, again, they go unbalanced line, run the option to the tight end side on the weak side, and again, put it in for 6.
Snap is back. It was a high snap. Hold is down. Kick is up. And kick is good. So, with 9:44 to go here in the 3rd quarter, the Colerain Cardinals have struck once again and have opened up what you can only assume is an insurmountable 41-0 lead against the Springboro Panthers. That was an impressive run. No other way to look at it. You can see it again here on Waycross. Kelvin Cook shimmying and shaking, finding his shortest path of least resistance to the end zone, and he gets in. And if you're Springboro, you've had a very good season, 9-1 GWAC South champions. You just have to, I guess, be shaking your head. They've not seen a team of Colerain's caliber this year. I cannot believe. They did lose earlier in the year. In week 2, they played Centerville. Again, another triple option-based team. Really, you almost argue the birthplace of the triple option, at least here in the Cincinnati-Dayton area. And Centerville beat them, I think it was pretty bad, 63-20, something like that. So maybe it's the offense, but, you know, again, the Cardinals are just doing what they've done to every opponent this year to the Panthers tonight.
Regular season, this offense was second only in scoring only to the state championship team, only by a few points per game.
So caught at the 7-yard line, brought up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, still on his feet at the 25, still on his feet, out to the 30-yard line. And that's where Springboro will take over. First down and 10 at their own 30.
Again, Colerain's special team specialist, that's number 25. It's Troy Williams, a senior on this team. Not a lot of playing time in regular defense, but shows up week after week making big tackles on the special teams.
Score update from up in Westchester. Lakota West has scored and put the extra point through. They're now tied at 28 with Pickerington Central. And that game is important because the winner of this game
will face the winner of that game.
the winner of that game.
So a long pause here before the play.
Here we go. Snap is back, handed off directly to number 48. He takes it, stays on his feet, spins through the middle of that Colerain defense, picks up about 6 yards on the play.
Joe Kylan again on the carry. Little misdirection, kind of a little counter there. Kylan successful on a 6-yard carry.
He's a good runner, that Joe Kylan. He runs hard, and he's shifty.
Looks like we got a substitution. Looks like Tyrone Heath is in at middle linebacker for the Cardinals.
In for Johnson?
Looks like it.
Knock, Kylan, and O'Gara, the law firm, receivers. In the backfield, Elijah Cunningham, the sophomore quarterback, takes it and hands it off to Bowman, and he's met in the backfield by a whole flock of Colerain Cardinals. Number 35 in on the tackle, as well as number 62, number 13, and number 24.
Tyree Heath into the ball game, makes his presence known there. Stops the running back for a 1-yard gain, 3rd down and 3.
So was he in it? I'm assuming Eric Johnson's on the side? Resting maybe that...
Yeah, Eric Johnson had turned an ankle a couple weeks ago, probably just given a rest. Heath had a good game against Middletown a couple weeks ago, so your first starter out and resting a kind of a sore ankle.
Absolutely. So now it's 3rd down and 3 on their own 37-yard line. Snap is back. Cunningham looks to pass. He throws it, and it is high. It was intended for number 25, O'Gara, and he jumped up to get it, but couldn't quite pull it down. It'll be 4th down and 3 on the 37-yard line. And again, it may sound crazy, but you got to think they're going to...
Springboro, the punt team ran like they were going to get it.
They're coming back on.
Replay shows it, and just a bit high for O'Gara. Bring the punt team on, but like we said earlier, DL Knock is the star receiver on this team. Punting the ball, you got to think fake is in the playbook right now.
I would be shocked if they fake this. Certainly, he does have the ability, no doubt about it, but it would be shocking. Snap is back. It's a high snap. He takes it, and of course, he does exactly what I said he wasn't going to do. He passes it to number 47, who catches it up at about the 45-yard line, and it is a 1st down.
And they're going to add 15 yards to the end of that. We get a personal foul, roughing the passer on Demetrius Colbert.
So 22 Knock takes it, rolls to his right, looks for an open receiver, and he passes it. That's a roughing the passer. Interesting. Okay. So 15 yards added on to the end of that play is going to put Springboro into Colerain territory. They're going to mark it all the way down to the 40-yard line of the Colerain Cardinals. Colbert barely touched him.
Yeah, but he did a good job.
But he did lower his head, took a step into him, and he's getting an earful from Coach Bolden.
It was an unnecessary play. Certainly understand it. The need to talk to him. So Garrett split wide right. 3 receivers split wide left. Cunningham once again in the shotgun. Bowman single back set behind him. Snap is back. He takes the ball, looks to pass. Throws it out to number 89, the big tight end who's got it, and he's on his feet, and he's rolling. He's down to the 30-yard line. He's down to the 30, we'll say the 28-yard line. It'll be another first down, so about a 12-yard pickup on first down for the Springboro Panthers.
Yeah, I've been successful on this a couple times when given a time, just a timing route. They run the tight end who's lined up in a slot, just in a little screen. Same amount of blockers, and if the Colerain defenders don't get off the block like they did get that time, there is a little seam. He takes advantage of it. So first down, Springboro.
And really just a long handoff. Long, quick handoff is all that quick pass is. Getting a look at it at home here at Waycross.
Actually, he was lined up on the outside and stepped in. Just the opposite of what they did earlier.
And here we go now, Bowman, the lone setback. Right next to, oh, we've got flags.
Well, Mr. Kylan was ready to go on that play, unfortunately.
Yeah, he went on one,
no
and
one else
everybody else was staying to go on two.
It didn't even look like he went on one. It looked like he went before everyone else even set. So unfortunate there for the Panthers. What was a good drive, got something working for the Panthers, is now at 1st and 15.
It's still first down, and they're in Colerain territory, so that's just an extra 5 yards.
That's what we would say for the Colerain offense, but
yeah. Again, 3 receivers split wide to the right, along far side of the field. Cunningham looks to throw that way, and he does. Once again, catch is made by the big tight end, number 89, down to the Colerain 22-yard line. It's going to be close to the first down, going to be about, looks like about 4 yards short.
Yeah, just a quick out to John Luke Aaron.
And a slight little hitch. Everyone else sort of stopped at 3 yards. He went at about 5.
Yep.
And that slight extra yard, everyone jumped the other routes.
Just causes hesitation from your safeties and corners.
Now we've got 3 wide receivers split wide left this time to the far side of the field. Cunningham takes it, fakes the handoff, keeps himself, tucks it and run. And he got some good yardage and slid once again down to about the looks like he went down at about the 14 is where they're going to mark it.
Right, and that there, the important thing to know, it's where he begins his slide is where the spot. So he might have ended up at the 10-yard line, but he started his slide at about the 13.
Yeah, either way, first down.
First down and 10, down to the 14-yard line. Is this the deepest they've penetrated tonight?
That it is.
So Springboro not giving up, not quitting at all. Wouldn't expect him to. First down and 10, pass is caught, but immediately tackled. Oh, look at his, he's on his feet and pushing as hard as he can. Gets it down to about the 11-yard line.
And Cunningham took a shot and reward then. And it's hard to say, T. Skills didn't hit the quarterback late. He just hit the running back so hard that he landed right into the quarterback as he threw it. So I don't know how they would rule that if that was. He did get hit late after he threw it, but it wasn't
hit by the defender.
It wasn't hit by the defender. It was hit by his own man.
Colerain looking to secure their shutout here. First team is still in the ball game here, 5 minutes and 40 in the third quarter.
Springboro is inside the 10-yard line. They can pick up a first down without scoring. They're trailing 41-0. Cunningham takes it, looks to pass, he throws it, it is caught by Knock. He takes it, shows a tackler, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Springboro.
He takes another big hit by Scales this time and getting up even slower.
But put the Panthers on the board.
I tell you what, the Springboro, as we see here on the Waycross, their student section, which I got the pleasure to watch in the basketball regional finals. I was up there to watch them. Great community support, great student section.
DL Knock does it all here for Springboro, and here he breaks a tackle in the flat, finds a seam, and 6 points.
The first extra point attempt of the night for the Springboro kicker. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and kick is good. So with 5 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in the third quarter, the Springboro Panthers are on the board and now trail the Colerain Cardinals here in opening round playoff action, 41-7.
I'll tell you what, should have done it earlier, but I'm going to take this time to thank everybody from Waycross Community Media. If you'd like to see a replay of this game, we have that on our website at wearecolerain.com, but they're made up of a group of volunteers as of where, and if you'd like to be part of a future broadcast, you can contact them at www.waycross.tv or 513-825-2429. Thank you for Waycross Community Media. Thank you for everything you do for our students and the community.
Look there at one of our cameramen.
Okay, we're warm in here. It's not really that cold, but pretty windy night. Wouldn't be one on the roof, so thanks to all the volunteers, especially Tony Suarez.
Right above the red zone there, the student section. I didn't know we had a camera there. So it'll be interesting here. Springboro looks like they're set up for the onside kick. They're going to bring everyone to one side, kick short the other way, and a great play by Fred Riley.
Yeah, Fred Riley, a wide receiver, 6'2", 200 pounds, takes that on the second, third hop. Nice play. They send everybody to the right. They kick it to the left. Less guys over there, but Riley makes a nice play, hangs on to the ball after the big hit.
And Riley's one of those receivers all year that struggled with the drops. To just get that, one of those things, has great hands, just gets a little bit into his head. I'll tell you what, he made a great catch there when it mattered.
Just a junior, that you saw his size, a tremendous athlete, has a huge upside. He just needs a little bit more confidence on the offensive side.
And I think Coach Higgins is really waiting for him to get back. He was a great basketball play.
You can't really overstate how impressive that catch was, because I thought the ball was coming to the other side, and he was ready for it.
So a new quarterback in for Colerain.
Spencer Henn takes the ball. He's in at quarterback. Hands it off to Daquan Smith, and he's sacked for a 3-yard loss. So the starting quarterback for the Colerain Cardinals, Kelvin Cook, has been pulled with a 41-7 lead, and still 5 minutes left to go in this third quarter. So it's going to be on some of the backups now to hold this lead. And
yeah, Spencer Henn, a junior, 5'10", 190 pounds. Not as dynamic athlete as Kelvin Cook, but he reads and runs the option well. A heady ball player.
Yeah, good decision maker, no question about it. Spencer under center takes the ball. Fakes the handoff. Oh, he doesn't. I'm sorry. He did not fake the handoff. He did hand it off. That was to Daquan Smith, and he picked up positive yards, about 5 yards on the play, into Springboro territory, down to the 48-yard line. It'll be third down and about 6.
Yeah, Daquan Smith Moore. We haven't mentioned his name much, but 5'5", 190 pounds. Gets lost behind the big offensive line up front, but a wrestler and tremendous lower body strength. And he just pops up from the pile and just, you know, he stopped for a 1-yard loss, and all of a sudden, there he goes. He pops out of the piles, about a 5-yard gain, so third down and 6.
Spencer Henn under center, takes the ball, gives it once again to Daquan Smith Moore, and he's tackled right in the hole. It'll be fourth down and 6, no gain on the play.
Yeah, nice play. Kyle Campbell up the middle, brings up a fourth down. Not sure with the backup quarterback in if Colerain's going to go for it at this point, but yeah, they're going to leave their punter down there.
Not only going to leave their punter off the field, they're going to go wide, spread it out shotgun here on 3rd and 5.
I'll tell you, Spencer Henn is a catcher and on the baseball team, has got probably a better arm than Kelvin Cook. Probably more comfortable in the shotgun than he is under center.
Well, if your last name's Henn and you go to Colerain, you play baseball.
You definitely play baseball. 3:30 to go here in the third quarter. Spencer takes it, he rolls it, it's a pitch out to Daquan Smith Moore, and he's tackled well short of the first down. It's about a 5-yard loss and back into Colerain territory, which is where Springboro will take over, first down and 10.
A big play, and that touchdown has woken up the Springboro faithful there in the stands, celebrating up that fourth down stop, easy for me to say. Not sure, if they get another score here, not sure if we'll see Cook back in the game. Nice play there by Kevin Earls. We've called his name a lot tonight.
So first down and 10 at the 50-yard line for the Springboro Panthers.
Looks like D.L. Knock. Knock isn't a quarterback.
So running a little wildcat here. Cunningham out of the game. Knock takes it, looks to run right up the middle, tries to find a hole. Got about 3-4 yards before he got hit. I'm here to tell you one thing, gentlemen. If that's going to be their offense, that young man is going to get hit an awful lot here over the course of the next quarter in 3 minutes.
Well, as any difference when Cunningham, their first quarterback, not getting hit every play.
They might not. Knock might be their backup quarterback. They lost their starting quarterback at the beginning of the season, halfway through. Cunningham's the backup, and he's just a sophomore, so you got to think Knock is probably the third man in.
Could be. So Knock now in the shotgun, takes a snap, keeps it himself, looks through the middle, finds some hole, finds some running room. He's into the open. He's down to the 20, the 25, all the way down to the 10-yard line. And I'll tell you, this is the one thing that has haunted this Colerain defense for the past couple of years is the quarterback who is mobile and can run.
Well, he runs the option to perfection. There was a man there in the play, but he makes it miss. As we said, Knock can fly, leads the GWAC in receiving, shows his athletic ability there. So first down at the 10-yard line.
Knock takes it. This time he rolls and pitches it out to number 1, Bowman. He's got it. He's going to pick up enough yards. I'm not sure if he got into the end zone or not. I think he was just short, but they're back inside the 5-yard line of the Cardinals. All the way down to the 1.
Yeah, this time Colerain plays the quarterback, and nobody picks up the running back on this time. Positive yards. Springboro looking for their second score, kind of coming back. They're, as I said, not laying down. These seniors from Springboro do not want to. They want to end on a good note in their senior year.
No question about it. No quitting this team. 2:26 to go, trailing 41-7 in the third quarter. Springboro, snap back to number 22. He takes it.
He fumbled it.
Ball is on the ground, and the Cardinals have recovered.
And again,
there was something odd about that play from the start.
Yeah,
and again, another play where the center snapped the ball and no one else was set. Knock was the only one moving, and he had about 6 Colerain defenders in front of him. Tried to make one of them miss and loses it. And again, T. Gray Scales knocks it away. Cardinals with the ball inside their own 10-yard line. So T. Gray Scales knocks it away. Maine Williams with the recovery.
Trying to see, yeah, and Spencer Henn is back in the ball game. You know, we haven't seen the counter so much, but this deep, Colerain's going to widen out their splits a little bit, try to open up the defense. Probably looking up the middle here with Daytwan Smith-Moore.
The handoff right over the middle. Little to no gain on the play.
Giving about 2 yards. Taken down by the interior of the Panther defense.
So they're not giving, they're giving about 1
2
yard
yards.
on that, 2 yards on that play?
Yep.
The ball's at the 7-yard line now, 2nd down and 8. Speed pitch, back out to number 30, Deshaunte Jones, who's got it. He gets banged around.
Almost breaks loose.
He did. He got banged around, but he got it out past the 10-yard line, all the way up to about the 12.
We talk about DSM's amazing ability to stand on his feet. Deshaunte Jones is in that same ilk. Just that balance, that core that's, you know, just special players have. Not everyone can have it. He just somehow stays on his feet to pick up those extra yards.
You know, differently built athlete. Daytwan's so low to the ground and stocky. Deshaunte Moore, kind of long and lanky, but you know, you're absolutely right. Just tremendous athletic ability.
So again, Kelvin Cook out of the game. Spencer Henn in at quarterback. Takes the ball. Now it's a speed pitch the other way to TJ Doolin. He's met and taken down in the backfield for a loss. Well defended by the Springboro Panthers. It'll be 4th down and a punt forthcoming.
Yeah.
First time tonight we'll see Trey Hudson line up to kick.
Yeah, they go outside. Deshaunte Jones does not get the block, and there I believe that's, yeah, that was Earls again running through the block.
And you have
of the
a
young
combination
sophomore.
of things here for the Colerain Cardinals. The Springboro Panthers know that Spencer Henn is not nearly the dynamic athlete that Kelvin Cook is. And you also have the Colerain Cardinals who have a lead. They're not going to do anything fancy, so the Panthers can really sit back and key on a few key things.
That's a great point, Brandon. They're going to pin their ears back and come after it. Snap is back to Hudson. He's got it, and he gets the kickoff under intense pressure. It's a short kick, and it bounces in Colerain territory up to the 40-yard line, stays in bounds. And I believe that's T. Gray Scales who takes it up and finally downs it, but not until it gets all the way out to about the 43-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Springboro in Colerain territory with 24 seconds left to go in the third quarter, trailing Colerain 41-7.
Cunningham back in the ball game for the Panthers. Noticeably limping. I mean, he's taking a pounding, but the gutsy performance, he's back out there.
Cunningham is back out there. That's actually surprises me after the last series he was in. He barely walked off the field under
Knock
his own.
did a really good job for the Panthers last drive.
So Bowman in the backfield. Got 3 wide receivers split wide to the left. Cunningham takes it, fakes the handoff, throws it out to number 48. He's got it, and he picks up about 2 yards on the play. So
he may be 5'8", 150 pounds, but man, Hosea Murphy can close and makes a great tackle here on the edge for the Colerain Cardinals.
Yeah, they just tried to quick out, fake, go play out. But I tell you what, you're absolutely right. When
almost too fast.
When Murphy decides to fly up from the safety position, he's just a blur.
He is. Almost too fast, almost over pursued on that.
And that'll be the end of the 33 quarters here at the cage. Colerain Cardinals in this regional football round of 16. Leading the Springboro Panthers 41-7.
We'll take this time quickly to update you on some other scores around the bracket. Fairfield leads Pickerington North 10-9. Elder adds a field goal and a touchdown. They lead 16-7 over Northmont. Moeller 28-14 over X. Kaufman 42-14 over Centerville.
Get to the game we want.
Hilliard Davidson 48-0 over Miamisburg. Wayne still leads Darby. And the matchup here at the end of 3 quarters play, the winner of this game will play the winner of that game. It is Pickerington Central 31, Lakota West 28.
So again, going into this fourth quarter, it'd be interesting to see when does the Springboro Panthers pull their starters. You know, there's no quitting this team. They keep battling back, not going away, as I keep saying.
Right.
But there's a point in time where you're going to say, okay, you got some seniors on the bench that maybe don't get a lot of playing time, and they're going to get their shot.
Yeah, we talked a little bit earlier about experience difference in this tournament. This is Colerain's 16th year in the tournament, and it is Springboro's 5th. So clearly the Colerain program has got the experience. Springboro trying to get it, and yeah, it looks like starters still in the game on offense for Springboro, as they are on the Colerain defense. It is 2nd down and 9 at the 42. Cunningham takes it, looks to pass, it is complete to number 48.
Same play the other way, same result. Hosea Murphy, what a close again, makes the tackle.
Just swinging out to the right, leads him. And there's Murphy again, just flying up from his safety position. 3rd down and 10, but you probably take 2 downs to get this here.
And the down and distance score probably dictates that this is 4-down territory.
Yeah, no question. Down 41-7. You're going to do everything you can to get points on the board. Got whistles here and a timeout for Springboro.
Yeah, call a timeout. Little confusing on getting the play in. They signaled it from the sideline. Not sure if play clock was running down. But at this point in time, you know, you're not going away. You want to make sure you get the right play in. So Ryan Wilhite from the sideline calls a timeout.
So the Cardinals have come out tonight. I think it's safe to say, I mean, they've done what they wanted to do, certainly offensively and defensively. Shut out Springboro all the way up until halftime, and then here in the 3rd quarter, you know, did give up a score to a kind of a different looking offense with DL Knock in at quarterback. But, you know, they've got an opportunity here on 3rd and long to make it even more difficult for Springboro to get more points on the board. You're right, though. It's a great point, Brandon. You mentioned it before. At what point does kind of the reciprocity of, okay, I'm going to start pulling my starters, you start pulling your starters, when does that happen?
You know, Coach Bolton is probably waiting for Coach Wilhite. Okay, you call off your dogs, I'll call off mine. You know, it's a chess match right now. I mean, mutual respect from both coaches.
Absolutely. All right, so 3rd down and 8 at the Colerain 42-yard line. Snap is back. Cunningham's got it. Drops back to pass. He throws it. It is tipped at the line of scrimmage, so it falls incomplete.
And Demetrius Colbert tipped it, but he paid a price. He's shaking that finger.
Yeah, Demetrius Midnight, he comes from the outside, gets a big pull up, knocks this down. A basketball player, so probably just jammed the finger there. He's used to that. Keeps himself in the ball game, but yeah, he's holding that hand, but that'll bring up a 4th down and 9.
Basketball coach Higgins not going to like one of his power forwards with a hand issue.
Half a there's what, 4 or 5 starters out there.
Shante Jones,
Kelvin Cook,
TJ
Dula.
4th and 8 for Springboro. Empty backfield. Cunningham takes the snap, drops back, looks to pass. He's patient back there. He's being pursued by Trey Hudson. Trey Hudson's close, but he's not going to get him. Number 8, Cunningham on the keeper, and he takes it all the way deeper into Colerain territory, down to about the 28-yard line. It'll be enough for a 1st down, so great run by the quarterback.
Yeah, this time he doesn't slide. He shows wheels. We were told ahead of time he wasn't that fast, but he shows enough wheels even as he's hurt. Hudson pressure from the outside, trying to chase him down, get on the stat board, takes a bad step there, but he's on him there. He turns around, beats Colbert to the outside, and steps out of bounds.
And that's really an offensive player not used to being the one chasing, used to being the one with the ball.
Might have wore himself out on that play because the DL is back in at quarterback.
DL knocking the shotgun with Bowman right next to him. 48 in motion, left to right. Knock takes it, looks for a block, gets a block. He's got around the end. He's going to get some yards down into the red zone for the Cardinals. Close to another 1st down for Springboro.
Yeah, there was a Colerain Cardinal there in front of him. He did make him miss and pick up 1 block. Nice block up front there. Patrick O'Gara.
And on the
wide
close,
receiver.
It looked like T. Gray Scales and Eric Johnson both went after the player and hit each other, knocked each other off of the play.
Yeah, I'm sure when you were scouting this team, you really didn't scout them for
no
the wide receiver to that quarterback. So
and if you're the Colerain Cardinals,
challenge for the Colerain defense.
You got to make Knock pass the ball. He's thrown it once today on a double pass and threw an interception.
Well, he's not going to pass it. He's keeping the ball. He's going to run it or pitch it himself. He takes it on a quarterback keeper, gets it down to about the 16-yard line. So it'll be enough for the 1st down. for Springboro.
Yeah, runs option left out of the shotgun, turned in by, I believe, as Maine Williams from Colerain, the outside linebacker, but does pick up enough for the first down. Ball spotted at the Colerain 16. Cunningham back in the ball game.
Kid is relentless, man. He's a tough kid. He's taking some big shots tonight. He's tall, but he's lanky at about 165 pounds. Takes the ball, takes the handoff, pitches it out to number 22, Knock, who takes it all the way down to the Colerain 5-yard line. It's going to be another first down. So second time in 2 consecutive series, the Springboro Panthers have gotten it inside the Colerain 5-yard line. Last time Knock took it on a quarterback keeper and fumbled it. Let's see if the Cardinals are fortunate enough again to maybe turn back the Panthers.
Really impressed with D.L. Knock. He's been all over the field, quarterback, wide receiver, running back, punter.
Oh, he's everything. And D.L. Knock, only a junior. So he'll be back next year with this Springboro team. As I mentioned, there's a lot of juniors on this team. Cunningham takes the ball. Pass it in, but picked off right at the goal line. 4th interception of the night for the Colerain Cardinals. This time, number 5, Hosea Murphy.
And he did a great job early in the drive making tackles. This time he rewards himself with the interception.
Well, I tell you, if you're Springboro, you're inside the 5-yard line of Colerain.
Why are you
twice.
throwing the ball?
Well, right. I mean, you've got Knock, who has shown that he can run the football, no question. That doesn't make any sense to me. Run the football. You've had success doing it. And you're throwing the ball. I don't understand.
Well, Colerain's defenses think you're going to run it too, so you catch them by surprise, you make a play. It's a flip of the coin for a coach, but yeah, you're behind, you want to score quickly, but as you're right, they've been successful working the ball down the field.
We get a whole bunch more substitutions in for the Cardinals. Looks like we get a new fullback in the game.
Yep, who is that?
Number 6.
Number
Mims.
6. Yep, Mr. Mims in at fullback now. Colerain now having some wholesale substitutions on the offensive side of the ball. We've got a whistle already. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh,
delay a game, didn't get the play clock off.
So delay a game against the Cardinals. Again, with 9 minutes and 41 seconds to go, almost all this 4th quarter. Coach is very happy to sit on a 41-7 lead and just kind of leave it up to the backups, the JV, so to speak, to run this out. And again, conceivably, cannot conceive of a way that Springboro comes back, but you don't want your offense to put your defense in such a bad hole that they can't stop them. So there's the fake, the handoff, and the pitch, and it's loose on the ground, fumbled, and recovered by Springboro inside the 10-yard line. Again, I appreciate the JVs wanting to get in, and you don't want to run up the score, and you expect your guys to do better.
You had all starters in except for the quarterback and the fullback. He reads it. You got your starters in the offensive line, and they do their job. Henn makes the pitch, and a little bit behind Dula. Dula gets 2 hands on it, but it was behind him. But T.J. Dula, a basketball player, a lot of times, will make that play. But bad pitch turns it over.
Well, Coach is talking to number 15, having a little conversation with him. That's Spencer Henn, again, the quarterback, trying to get him clear and understanding that don't want to turn the ball over at all. Certainly don't want to do it inside your own 10-yard line. So 1st and goal for Springboro. Cunningham back in, takes the pass. It is incomplete.
Out of bounds.
Yep, intended for number 25, O'Gara. He caught it, but unfortunately did not bring his feet down inbounds, so it'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, it was Jeff Christian in coverage, and it's just one-on-one. Tries to the back shoulder throw, gets it to him, but cannot come down with the foot in bounds.
Well, Springboro with the ball, trailing 41-7. Still 9.5 minutes left to go in this game.
And another deal knockback in a quarterback.
Right next to him is Bowman. He takes the pass, or takes the snap, runs it himself, gets down to about we'll see if they mark him at the 5. Nope. They're only going to give him to the 6.
So give him 1 yard on that carry. When he's been in, you're right, Brandon, just go at him, hit him, because he's probably not going to throw the ball. Eric Johnson here for the Cardinals back in the ball game, looks to be shaken up on the play. He's had that bum ankle. He's looked like he's limping again. He was taken out earlier, but went back in this goal line situation. It looks like he's re-aggravated.
We'll definitely need Eric Johnson healthy if we're going to make a long, deep playoff run. So wise move to get him off the field and keep him off the field. All right, so it is 3rd down and goal at the 6-yard line for Springboro. Trailing 41-7. Needs 6 yards to put another 6 on the board. Man in motion, knock once again the quarterback, takes the ball, rolls, pitches it out to number 1 Bowman. He gets it up to the 10. He's going to be met in the backfield by a whole flock of Cardinals, taken down right at about the 5-yard line. So a 1-yard gain on the play. It'll be 4th and goal from the 5.
And again, Hosea Murphy steps up out of the safety position to make a big play.
Yeah, they've run this a couple times. They're out of the pistol. They run a man in motion and run to the short side just like Colerain does. There's less guys over there to block, but as I said, Murphy, just a blur again from his safety position. You keep saying that over and over again, but that's what he does, and a great guy to watch. Brandon,
yeah, I mean, he missed him on the tackle. He over pursued him, but he did turn him back inside, which allowed that tackle to take place. So great job on his part. So Pickering in with a 74-yard bomb. Look at that. Unfortunate. Fairfield now trailing 17-10. Ball on the 5-yard. They marking on the 4-yard line, 5-yard line.
It's about the 4.5.
Yep. Well, they got it. Looks like 8:31 to go here in the game. Colerain with a commanding 41-7 lead. This is Chris Simonitis with Brandon and Brian Wyatt from WeAreColerain.com. Thanks for tuning in and listening. It's been all Colerain pretty much the whole game.
And remember, if you'd like to see this game again, go to WeAreColerain.com at the bottom, and you can see the playback schedule for Waycross Community Media on Time Warner Cable and Cincinnati Bell Fi Optics.
Absolutely. Thanks.
It'll also be up on YouTube sometime tomorrow.
And we'll do our best to embed the video on our website as well, so you can catch it no matter where you are. Cunningham takes it. It's a speed back to 48. He takes it, passes it into the end zone, and it is incomplete.
Another halfback
pass. Yep.
This time, just like again last time, unsuccessful. Really not a lot of room to work. They tried to find the 6'5" tight end, but just blanketed by Colerain defenders, knocked down, and there's Ryan Williamson on the play.
And really, the Colerain was able to use the sidelines as the 12th defender there. Just not enough space to get anything.
Colerain still got their starting offensive line and wingbacks in. Mims is in at fullback and Spencer Henn back in at quarterback.
So 1st down and 10 for the Cardinals. Spencer Henn takes it, fakes the handoff, keeps himself, tries to run around side, does a spin move, makes 1 man miss, has enough for the 1st down. Holy moly, got a little bit of Kelvin Cook in him. Takes it out to the 20-yard line, 1st down for the Cardinals.
I tell you, his spin cycle may not be as quick as Kelvin Cook, but it was just as effective here.
Watch the
overplay the fullback, and Spencer Henn rumble to the outside. I call that more of a whoop than a whoop. But he gets out there, and a nice play gets Colerain out of the shadow of their own end zone to the 20-yard line.
1st down and 10 for the Cardinals. Spencer Henn doing what he needs to do to keep this offense moving.
Little confusion on the mesh there.
Yep. But still able to fall forward for a 3-yard gain.
And it looked like Spencer Henn stepped for inside veer. The fullback went to outside veer. And just Spencer Henn does a smart thing, just tucks it in and goes. We see 52 into the ball game for the Colerain Cardinals.
And Javon Copeland, a senior, into the ball game on the offensive line.
Coming out for the Cardinals is number 65, Desmond Noel, the sophomore. One of the starting offensive linemen. So once again, Colerain beginning to liberally sub on the offensive side of the ball with 7.5 to go and a 41-7 lead. Jordan Asbury in motion, a speed pitch back to him, no doubt about it. He takes it, runs around left side looking for some room, makes 1 man miss.
Still up.
Still on his feet. He's going to be very close to the 1st down. I think they may give it to him.
And here's the thing, Jordan Asbury did the smart thing. He could have got out of bounds right at the marker safely, but he knows that the clock is the friend of the Colerain Cardinals right now. And he stops, cuts it back inside, and we'll have a measurement for the 1st down.
Yeah, he gets to the outside, initially stops, tries to come back in the playing field. Well, it might have been short, but the tackle from the pursuit from behind might have carried him for the 1st down.
Score update, Pickering and Central has scored again and now has opened up a 38-28 lead on Lakota West with about 6.5 to go in the game.
So the dreams of a GMC championship game are slipping away.
The measurement is a 1st down, Colerain Cardinals.
Now, not only does that affect our opponent next week, it also affects the location of the game. The Lakota West Colerain game is here in Cincinnati. The Lakota West Pickering and Central game is somewhere in between here and Dayton.
Colerain, Pickering and Central?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Oh, you said Lakota West, Pickering and Central. Gotcha. Yeah, no, who knows where it'll be and what they'll do. Spencer Henn takes his speed pitch back to Deshaunte Jones. He's got it, tries to make 1 man miss, and he does. He cuts it back inside, and he's hit.
Still up.
Still on his feet. He took a hit. He's going to lose big yardage on the play, but.
And Deshaunte Jones was doing whatever he can there to stay in bounds.
Yeah, did he stay in bounds?
They are not going to
No,
give him
he
the
they stopped it. Okay.
We're going to watch the replay. Deshaunte Jones does a good job just securing this pitch. It gets outside. Nice pursuit there by the Panthers. Turning back inside, but he doesn't want to go unbound. He comes back, but when he does this, bam! He's just hit hard, but stays on his feet and takes another big hit. Still stays on his feet, and then is knocked out of bounds. That's one of the most exciting runs I've ever seen for -4 yards.
Second down and 14. Now at the 26-yard line. Spencer Henn back under center. Jordan Asbury in motion. Fakes a speed pitch. Up, number 22 is in. Misses the tackle. It's almost. Look at that. Spencer Henn rolled and was able to try to complete a pass intended for number 30, Deshaunte Jones. The pass fell incomplete. It was a little low, but a little bit of escapability there from Spencer.
Yeah, if he looks up, he's got nobody in front of him. If he tucks that ball and runs, he could get a first down.
Coach Bolden was yelling at him, just tuck it and run as soon as he threw that pass.
Because he's looking downfield, and if he hits knock, I said, he's got a great arm, just a little bit low here.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody in that line.
He could have at least got
pass.
10 yards, if not the 15 for the first down.
So now it's 3rd and 14, still at the 26-yard line. Most importantly, though, that stopped the clock, so the Cardinals wanting to run the ball here and eat this clock away. Fakes the no, he did not fake the handoff. He actually did hand it off to the fullback, who picked up about 4 yards on the play, and it's going to be 4th down and about 11 to go, and Coach Bolden is just kind of beside himself. Not happy with how this offense, his backup offense, is performing. Trying to encourage Spencer as he comes off the field.
Encourage is a good word.
Well, I mean, what else you want me to say?
Positively reinforces the negative things he did on that previous possession.
That's right. So Trevon Hudson in for the 2nd time to punt. Snap is back. Punt is a low line drive.
That's going to bounce.
That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Are you kidding me? All the way down to the 10-yard line. Trevon Hudson with an unbelievable line drive punt away from D.L. Knock. Puts it all the way down at the Springboro 10-yard line, and that's where the Panthers will take over.
Yards.
1st and 10. Get trailing 41-7.
What's 19 plus 40? That's a 59-yard
yard
punt.
That's what I just said, 58 yards.
Yeah, look at that.
59.
Look at that, 59-yard punt for Trevon Hudson, no return.
So we got a lot of substitutions in here for the Colerain defense.
Hilliard Davidson, we have a final, has beaten Miamisburg 48-7. So the 2-time state champion Hilliard Davidson Wildcats will move on. So Cunningham, the starting quarterback, still in the game, does a straight handoff. Colerain defense converges at the point. No gain on the play.
Yeah, into the ball game and making the tackle, Keon Ross, junior linebacker.
So here come the defensive backups for Colerain.
Also in the ball game, Will Davenport. Hudson's going to come in the ball game as a rush defensive end.
Actually, it looks like he's going to play an outside linebacker.
Elijah Campbell in at corner. Now, he is not going to cover anybody. He's going right for the quarterback.
He's lined up on the slot.
Let's see what they do.
Oh, he drops in coverage.
Look at that. Handoff once again right over the middle. Nothing fancy by Springboro here. They're trying to find a gap. They'd actually lost a yard on that previous play, so now it's going to be 3rd down and about 8.
Yeah, Jacob Todd makes the tackle. Now he's going to leave the ball game. So we got Matt Turner in the ball game for the Colerain Cardinals, along with Avery Lamb in on the defensive line.
So Jacob Todd, Brian Randolph, and
Jalen Spears into the ball game also.
Yep, Jacob Todd off the field. Brian Randolph off the field. And Maine Williams off the field. They were replaced, though. Pass is caught by number 89, the big tight end. He's going to have enough for the first down. Met by about 5 Cardinals and taken down right at about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Colerain playing a real soft zone out there, keeping everything and run them. Clock is their best friend right now.
Absolutely.
Just drops it out there to the big tight end. Everybody in front there, that's Jeff Christian and Hudson in the ball game, makes the tackle.
Yeah, you still want to get beat deep here. I mean, the outcome of the game is no longer in question. You're leading 41-7 with 4 minutes left, 4.5 minutes left. You just want to try and keep everything in front of you, get that clock to run. Snap is back to Cunningham. Drops back, throws it off his back heel, and it is intended for number 48. Goes off of his hand and falls incomplete. 2nd down. Clock stopped. 4 minutes and 16 seconds to go.
Yeah, rushed to throw that a little bit early, trying to get the number for the Colerain Cardinal. That's 28. Shaq Hall pressuring the quarterback to throw it. And, incomplete pass. It does stop the clock. 2nd and 10.
So we've got 4 wide receivers and a tight end. Empty backfield for the sophomore quarterback, Elijah Cunningham. And we will definitely hear about this young man's exploits over the next couple of years. He is a good quarterback, a gunslinger. He's going to get some pounds on him as he gets older. Makes the handoff, passes it out. It is incomplete through the hands of the intended receiver, number 89, the tight end. There were Cardinals in the area. They just couldn't quite come down with it.
Yeah, just another quick out as Brandon. It's almost a long handoff. He comes in the in pattern, knocks it down, and there's Murphy. Doesn't bring him down, but holds on to him, but did not complete the
Hudson
pass.
almost had himself an interception. 3rd and long.
Kind of hard to throw the ball through the hands of a 6'5", 225-pound tight end, but that was a bullet. 3rd down, Cunningham takes it. It's a long, deep pass, and it is caught in between the coverage, out for a 1st down, all the way out to the Springboro 46-yard line. Clock stops with 4:06 to go. 1st down, Panthers.
Yeah, that's just a throw on a hope there. Really underthrows knock. Just gets it up there. There was Elijah Campbell on the coverage. Also underthrown that Campbell just runs past the play. Has to come back. Keeps DL Knock in bounds. They start the clock. It's under 4 minutes left.
So once again now in the shotgun. Single set back. 48 in motion. Snap is back to Cunningham. He takes it, hands it off. Number 1, Bowman takes it up to the 50-yard line. It'll be about a 3-yard gain, 2nd down.
Keon Ross whiffs on the tackle there.
Trevon Hudson on the tackle. That's right. Trevon Hudson on the tackle. Tell you what, after this snap, I'm going to go ahead and head on down to the field for post-game with Coach Bolden. Want to try and beat the crowd. We'll let Brian finish up the final 3 minutes of the game here. Here we go. Cunningham takes it, fakes the handoff, pursuit by the Cardinals. It is pass intended for number 25, but falls well short. And it will be 4th down at the 50-yard line.
He run a lot of motion play action there, and he runs deep. Hudson in there forcing the quarterback. Will Davenport is back there in defense, but the ball's thrown to no man's land. So 3rd down and about 7.
Cunningham looks to the sidelines for the play. To the right, one to the left. Cunningham looks quickly downfield.
Murphy's got it!
Jose Murphy, no one in front. This time he's going to go to the house, maybe. He's at the 5, 10.
He's forced out.
Is he?
Yeah, looked like he got pushed out inside the 5-yard line, but Murphy is making a name for himself. His 2nd interception. Did they call it a touchdown?
They did not. They're going to call him out at the 2-yard line.
3. Murphy makes a break on the play, and I tell you what, a track star gets loose, and he's just a blur, but nice angle taken by the running back and quarterback, and he just runs out of real estate, forced out at the 3-yard line. So nice effort by Evan Bowman, the sophomore running back, to force him out of bounds.
So the Colerain Cardinals will get a chance from their own 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal with 2:58 to play here.
Wholesale substitutions in for Colerain. On the offensive line, that Zach DeSalvo. And Zach Hoffman in the ball game. Spencer Henn under center.
And we got motion before the play.
Make all the substitutions. Guys not used to playing, maybe adrenaline flowing a little too excited on that first play. Actually, it's going to be a delay of game. That's awful quick. Get that play clock started to delay a game after a turnover.
So we'll do it all over again, this time from the 8. And Dottie gave it,
Ball's
give it.
Loose.
And we have a fumble and recovery by the Springboro Panthers.
That looked like 34. That was Earls on the recovery.
It looked like they're just not a very good match between Mims and Hen on the exchange. Ball pops forward. Springboro Panthers will get the ball right back.
So shotgun from their own 1. Knock takes it, looking for a little bit of seam, finds a little bit, stays in bounds, still up. Knocked out of bounds, stops the clock, but I believe he picks up a first down.
So, Knock still in at quarterback. Takes the snap, Knock looking left, cuts up the middle. He'll be met by a Colerain Cardinals. It'll be second down.
Just followed his lead blockers up the middle, nothing there. Nice tackle by number 46, Jalen Spears on the Colerain Cardinals. Stopped him for a 3-yard gain, 2:30 left. Clock's ticking. They've been successful running the ball with him. Don't know if you wanted to start the game with him, but
Knock hands it off this time up the middle. 1 breaks off 1 tackle, busts off another. Will stay on his feet out to the 30-yard line, and it'll be another Panther first down.
Hey, keep an eye on these Springboro Panthers in the years to come. You got a sophomore quarterback, Cunningham, and you got a sophomore running back, Evan Bowman, right there. Shows some speed, got good size at 190 pounds. Really, really good future here for the Panthers.
So Knock, standing with that Wildcat look, hands it off, fakes it, keeps it on the read option. Met, breaks off 2 tackles, stays on his feet, and he's out to the 35. Under 2 minutes to play now.
Tell you, he is quick, but he's slippery there too. He shows some strength here. Breaks the initial tackle, gets hit real hard there, runs through that tackle of I believe that was Corey Heffron. And there's Jeff Christian. No, excuse me, Heffron did make the final tackle.
So Knock back in the backfield. Takes the snap, he's gonna throw the ball, and Kylan did not look around for the Panthers on that quick out, and a ball goes right off his backside, incomplete.
Yeah, that's what happened when you've got the backup quarterback. Timing's just thrown off a little bit.
1:18 now left in this ball game. Knock looks to the sidelines for the play. Knock, quick speed option to the left. He's got some space. He gives it to 1. He breaks a little tackle, still on his feet, out past the 45, just close to the Cardinal head. It'll be another Panthers first down.
Evan Bowman on the carry. Tackle here from Shaq Hall. Just the option here from the shotgun. Nice block out front by his guard. That's 61. Give him credit. Josh Kemp leading the play.
Under a minute to play now. Knock keeps it straight ahead, waiting patiently, finds his blockers, tries to cut it out, cuts it back in. He'll get into Cardinal territory, but it'll be just short of a first down, and the clock will continue to run.
Kind of interesting play call. He just kind of waited for something to develop, really didn't attack the line of scrimmage right away, but once he saw a seam, planted his foot, he's got quicks. But that'll bring us under 35 seconds here left in this ball game.
Knock now in a little pistol look. Speed option to the left, pitches it out. It'll be a first down and more, out to the 36-yard line. for the Springboro Panthers. Again, the sophomore Evan Bowman with a big play. So 15 seconds left here. Ball was out of bounds. Let's see what they'll do with the clock.
And that will probably give us at least one more play here. 15.6 seconds left.
So Knock. Conceivably the last play. He's going to throw it. He gets it out, and it will be incomplete.
Which stops the clock with 12.3 seconds left.
So conceivably, the Panthers could get as many plays as they got downs here, but anything caught within the play of field without going out of bounds would probably not allow them to get another play off. The Colerain defense already gave up the shutout here. They're just trying not to give up anything more. Knock looks at the sideline, still in that pistol look. Snap back, it's gonna be a speed option. Fake by Knock, little speed, still on his feet, out in open field. Heffron missed the tackle. The 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown, DL Knock.
2.3 seconds left in this ball game. DL Knock for the Springboro Panthers ends his senior career with a big touchdown. Star of the game there for the Springboro Panthers. Played wide receiver.
DL Knock is just a junior.
DL Knock is just a junior also? You're absolutely correct, Brandon. So you got a junior, sophomore there in the backfield.
So, Springboro will line up for the extra point. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and it's good. So with 2.3 seconds remaining in the ball game, it's the Colerain Cardinals 41, the Springboro Panthers 14.
And again, thank you to everybody for Waycross Community TV. And if you'd like to watch a replay of this game, remember, we've got it on wearecolerain.com on our Facebook page pointed. So it's on Time Warner Cable, Channel 4, and Cincinnati Bell-Fi Optics 854. Sunday at 7 p.m., Monday at 2 p.m. And then on Time Warner Cable 979 and Cincinnati Phi Optics in the Colerain Southwest Ohio area 850 tonight at midnight. Tuesday at 11 a.m., Wednesday at 9 p.m., and Friday at 11 a.m. So if you'd like to see that, it'll be up on YouTube tonight. Once it's up, we'll also put the YouTube version on wearecolerain.com. Thanks to everybody from Waycross and their production. If you'd like to be part of a future broadcast, remember, www.waycross.tv. And you can purchase actually a DVD of this game. Also at 513-825-2429. Thank you, everybody at Waycross Community Media.
In an interesting situation, you have the JV special teams out there. But they've been fully coached to be prepared for the onside kick. And, you know, if you're Springboro Panthers, I don't know if you do that, but you can't tell your kids to give up. But we'll see what happens here.
You can't score 27 points in 2.37 seconds.
So it'll be a pop-up. Caught. 49 is going to take it, get it, and that will do it here from Colerain High School. So round one out of the books, and it's a victory for the Colerain Cardinals. They will defeat the Springboro Panthers 41-14. They will meet Pickerington Central next week at a site to be determined. So for Chris Simonitis, Brian White, and Brandon White, this has been Waycross Community Television's presentation of Colerain football.
Copies of this program are available for $20 each. Send program title, along with your address and check or money order to Waycross Community Media. Attention Dub Coordinator, 2086 Waycross Road, Forest Park, Ohio, 45240. Or buy securely on the web at www.waycross.com. www.waycross.tv. The Waycross Community Media Archive has community events, sports, civic and school concerts spanning over 3 decades. To order any production from Waycross, visit www.waycross.tv or call 513-825-2429.